Welcome, everybody, to session 68 of The End in the Beginning. It's kind of nice we have the thing up there so I can actually look over at it and remember what number we're on.
68.
Except for when you guys swap it. No!
Now 86.
Oh, he's not
We're
gonna see
at
this coming.
86?
He's not gonna.
Swap the 8 upside
Got
down.
him.
Wow.
What is that?
Got him. He'll never know.
Alright, so...
Oh, I can't wait to get him next week, too.
Oh yeah, we get him real bad next week.
So, Nate is not going to be here today. Oh, we need to move.
He's sick.
Too much work to move Steve over there right now. But, yeah, Nate's not going to be here today as he's very sick. I am just still getting over a cold right now.
I thought you were Silo.
And a lot of things that were going to happen this session were a little bit reliant on Turan and Memorial. So, as of like an hour and a half ago when he contacted us and said, hey guys, I'm not going to be able to make it.
I was taking a nap.
I'm throwing up, basically.
I was in the park.
I had to shift everything over, but this was all like 90% ready. I just had to make some more things, so I just had to pivot a little bit, but then, yeah, we're ready to go. So, to recap last session really quick, it started with the group investigating the Spelljammer ship that they found. Well, found. They did find it, but then they just they didn't buy it or own it or anything. They just took it by blowing up all the Gith that came out
Right
of
of conquest.
Right
of conquest. There you go.
It's only a war crime if you lose.
That's true. Otherwise, it's a noble sacrifice.
They found a Burbalang in there, a changeling. They found an altar to this person.
Fire guy.
Yes, a fire guy. The Valzaroon.
Which roughly translates to fire guy.
Yeah, kind of. They left Sir Elron in Hunchy, made him do busy work to get his ID. They sold a whole bunch of plate armor and weapons from the ship. Then they went to the lair of the ancient blue dragon. They
Prepared for a 30 turn fight.
Yeah. Narratively, Marth wrote all this out too, so it was like all planned out for each and every one of them. Where Marth had this whole document written down of what everyone should do during this fight and how to stay protected. So they had like these potions of invulnerability, and yeah, safe to say the fight could have gone terribly if not for these preparations, as D&D Beyond says that it could kill them 4 times over with ease, and they killed
Not
him
with me around.
without going down. None of them went down
If
in
you want
that
to get
fight.
tactical, I did go down.
Yes, Valgor rolled a nat 1, and because of his scone result, he fell face first on the ground. So he
Right
did
next to the
go
dragon.
down, but then he got right back up pretty quickly.
Right there, up just lost the dragon fall.
Yep, you stood up as the dragon just died. Yeah, so that fight was could have been a very dangerous fight, but was not. And then Marth told everyone, "Don't you dare touch the loot. This is my dragon's hoard." So he put his glove in there and let it simmer for
It cooked good.
8 hours. And then they rested, looted the hoard, found a deck of many more things, a
Defender greatsword.
Defender Greatsword. Marth then drew from the deck of many more things, and because it needed a little bit of time to simmer, more like I needed to look some things up to find it, it also wasn't something that would alter things if I waited till the start of the session anyways, so we pushed it off.
Allegedly.
You basically like pulled the card and it just started to slowly simmer. And you're like, this is gonna take forever.
I knew my
Put it-
weakness.
Waiting.
Put the card back in your backpack, waiting for it to trigger. Then they went to Garaka, used Zones of Truth to give back all that the Blue Dragon stole from the citizens of Garaka. They did the noble thing and didn't ask for anything in return, except for basically they wanted the praise. And then,
Praise a little bit of knowledge.
yeah.
But just a thank you is all we really needed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then Nero went off to talk to King Rotdane, the Dwarvish king here. And then the rest of them went to go talk to Mr. Wanifer to ask him where Phelan is. And he's like, I don't friggin' know. And so then Marth sent a message to Phelan, and she was like, I was literally in the process of casting Sending. I need you guys to get here to Telfam because we are finally ready to finish this. And then a familiar face of someone that they have killed in
Twice
the
now.
past. Twice now.
Twice now.
A few times now. Rasan Flintgut, this dwarvish man from the Sorrow group back in the LWT. He is allegedly working for the
Marin's Eve Mining Company.
the group that was holding slaves in these cave outposts, mining for them. Rasan allegedly works for them, and they have at least killed him once, and then they just did it again as they disintegrated him. And yeah,
That was it.
That's it. That's all. That's the end of the session. He died. He turned to dust, and everything he was carrying also turned to dust. And then that is where we left off. And so,
I guess we'll see him again in a couple months.
Marth, your card.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do anything. I would have sat here staring at him for 4 hours.
You're like, oh, is the card done simmering? And then you see the last little bit flickers off into the distance, and then you see this pair of scissors just appear in your hand.
What?
Wow, Marth.
Wow.
Gonna make some
Maybe-
haircuts?
Maybe this. Do I look like I need a haircut?
I do. It's about time.
I'll cut your hair.
I don't trust you.
You just asked.
Ask for a haircut.
I didn't think you would.
I'll cut your hair.
That's a 16 guy right off the top.
All right. 16 right off the top. What happens if your hair is only 9 inches? Can I go 7 into? All right.
Anywho, I like your scissors. That's all I wanted to say.
Maybe that deck isn't nearly as bad.
It can't be that bad if it's just
I know. I
scissors.
gave me scissors. Okay.
Okay.
Valgor, you get a text from Woolendan. It says, how quickly can you get to Hunchi or Awaga? This is highly time sensitive.
Which one?
Yeah. Which one is better?
Either or.
Either or.
Oh, I need to log in like a minute.
Or we're literally halfway between the two.
Which one are you at? Are we meeting you? Which one are you at? We're halfway, but we're so close to both of them, it doesn't matter.
I'm teleporting from Hunchi to Awaga.
Okay, we'll meet you in a walk.
I could really go to bed, but all right.
Awaka it is.
I'll figure out what these skizzers do.
Yeah.
And maybe what this thing does.
We got like.
The Gith psionic thing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, that harness. That's So you guys are gonna ride Tarek all the way to Awaga?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're a little ragged, but
I'm fine.
You're
Well-
fine. He's completely almost out.
I'm almost out of spell slots. Yeah.
Your spell slots. I have 2 first level spell slots left.
I haven't. I have all first levels left, so I'm fine.
So our health, fine. It's everything else.
I got my
Right, that's
cantrips.
because you guys use some.
Yeah.
Use on a truth so much yesterday.
I got my cantrips. We're fine. Tree.
That's
Infestation.
not a cantrip.
Holy word. Guidance.
No, that's a cantrip.
Thanks. It'll help with my identify on these
Eldritch
scissors.
Blast.
Okay, so you run all the way to Owaga from Garaka
And
and
scissors.
identify your skizzers on the way. These are Fate Cutter Shears.
Oh.
They are a rare or very rare dagger.
Oh. But they're scissors.
They are scissors. They're shears.
They're scissors. They're pruning shears. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. So yeah, well.
Interesting. I'll have to. I'm becoming a melee wizard.
You guys all looking it up? You didn't identify
You
it.
guys didn't get it.
I wanted to see what what the Huffalo was about.
Well, then ask Mar.
Mark, what's all the Huffalo about?
It's scissors.
Oh,
They're not the safety kind. I've never seen those.
yeah, the normal scissors, like shearing scissors.
I've only seen safety scissors.
Oh, you did work in a school.
We had to keep the kids safe.
That's true. The kids that you turned to snakes?
I didn't do that. I very explicitly undid that.
That is true.
Food break. Also, I mean, I imagine it takes more than 22 minutes to get to Awaga.
Mm-hmm.
Does Identify do anything for the... It takes 23 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
It takes 21. No!
I'm still on the
Yes. I guess it kind of explains what they are. They
Even just more than a brief description of psionic harness.
yeah, it's so it you kind of have to not actually attune to it, but like it's basically an attunement, but without using an attunement slot.
Oh, perfect.
And it
Free.
it extends Mage Hand.
Oh, lovely.
It
That was going to be how I practiced.
it allows you to use Shield once per day for free, and one more thing, but it enhances Detect Thoughts somehow, but I'm trying to remember how.
They're just trying to be mean.
Yeah.
Those aren't Githyanki abilities.
It basically just extends the time of Detect Thoughts.
Alright, bet.
It just means you can
Great.
concentrate on it a little longer.
I'm going to slap Nero from 60 feet away. With an invisible mage hand.
But the harness mechanically doesn't really have any downsides to how uncomfortable it is, but it is a very, very
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable harness. Just uncomfortably slapping you with Mage Hand.
That's not your size, Mark. That's the problem. Get it tailored or something. Ouch, man. Oh. Fireball. Shield. It wasn't firebolt. Fireball. No, bolt. Shield. Oh.
Miss.
Shield ball.
Alright. Where is he?
So
It's really
eventually
late.
you can find him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty late at night as you meet up with Wollendon, and he's He's near this guard outpost, and he's talking to the guards as you guys get closer, and he says, "Ah, lovely. So, I've been looking into, of course, more of the whole Hanth situation, and, well, he's not called Hanth in the Gith language. He's a different deity, so to speak.
Let me guess. Val Zaharoon.
Yes. How did you know?
Fireman.
Yep. Fire guy.
There were some in the Spelljammer ship that we found.
There was an altar.
There was an altar to him in the ship.
What'd you do with the ship, by the way?
It's sitting in the forest. We took the helm out and buried it.
Good. I'm sure that. I think
that
I
works.
hope that works.
I don't know.
I don't either.
We couldn't fly it, so...
Well, I wouldn't either. That's why I kept diving into my books. But that's besides the point. So, Volzaroon has a little bit more details about him, and as I was doing some digging, I found out that some special friends of ours have been taken in here in Awaga. And the guards here won't let us speak to them until tomorrow, as it's too late. But they are still holding them here for all day tomorrow. It's
Special friends?
the Githyanki.
Oh, okay.
I presume it's the 3 Githyanki that attacked us.
Oh.
But the guards won't let me see them yet until tomorrow. So, I'd be happy to pay for an inn for the night, and then we can try to convince these gods to let us speak to them and maybe find the book.
Well, they did attack the Emperor of Telflam, so...
Yes, maybe pull a few strings there.
Yes.
Oh, gladly. As the Emperor of Telflon. This city loves me as Emperor.
Ah, yes. Well, let us go to the inn and maybe we can go to that spa that they had here.
I might theory craft something with my friend, if you don't mind.
Oh, of
You
course.
quite literally wouldn't understand. In the nicest way possible.
2 professors talking. I'm not offended.
You might, but he wouldn't.
I'm gonna go try to attune to the sword.
Fair enough.
Can I put
Okay.
this deck of cards? Okay.
No.
Okay.
He thought about it. No, he was...
Well, if all you got were scissors, I mean, what if I get like a screwdriver or a hammer?
No, he has the hammer. Well, the other one has the hammer.
Well, then I need the screw. We're building a really good toolbox.
Yep.
Screwdriver, a hammer.
So, you and Willendon then get acquainted into another room. What's this thought?
Alright, so I've been thinking, alright?
Yeah.
I want to help my allies out because, if I'm honest, they're slow. So, can I combine the magic of Misty Step and something like Banishment to allow, well, I am concentrating them to Misty Step?
So it's essentially...
It's like combining Banishment to allow them to move somewhere else.
Is that not like you have Vortex Warp, don't you?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
similar. So like that style, but more...
But it's like it's up to
Energetic.
them, not up to me. Like, I'm not
Ah.
the one moving them. They get to choose to do it. I'm just, like, creating this field that allows them to do it, I guess. I don't know if it's possible, but...
Yes, we could, in theory, we could start thinking up some ideas for that. Let's do that. I'm not tired.
I am, but...
Well, You can sleep peacefully in a couple hours.
It'll work out.
I'll be fine.
It'll work out.
I'll be fine. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
So yeah, you two start theorizing some ideas, and he starts going to like the more, I guess. Well, make an Arcana check while you're at it.
Oh, I went down because I unattuned from the Stone of Good Luck. Darn it. 30.
Darn
Wouldn't
it.
have been. 31.
Oh, so sad.
What a shame.
It really is.
Yeah, he starts going into more of the practical, like teleportation type magic. But then, as conversations go and you start then winding down for the night, you then start thinking through it some more, and you're like, this might not be more of a more of like a what's real quick. I guess it's less of a conjuration type of magic where you're teleporting physically their body from one place to the other. You're thinking in it more the chronomancy thing, as you then think like, what if they just shift?
What if they were never
What
there
if-
in the first place?
What
dude?
if I just push them over there?
What if just time does its thing and they just skip through 6 seconds of walking? And so you start forming the idea of that, and then you're like, this might work more talking with Emporiamus about it.
Yeah.
Now that, because you're like thinking of the idea of how you can connect the two, and you're
I'll
like,
delete
ooh,
this
this will
one from
work.
existence and pick a new one. Pick out a new one from reality.
An exact
It's right over
copy.
there.
All you gotta do is bend time and make a portal.
I'm pulling you from 6 seconds in the future, getting rid of this one.
So this is the time strand, and you just grab the two and just like fold it on each other.
Yeah,
so that
exactly.
little divot does nothing. Yeah, so you start theorizing through it a little more, and you're like, oh, this might work. All right, and then you all get your long rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
Except you know.
No!
I
No! Have
already
any
pushed the
time to
button.
try to like unattune to the rune blade and attune to the great sword, or is that maybe too long?
You cannot do that. I will. Well,
The sword doesn't let you. I told you it was a devil. You didn't listen.
well, yeah. So
Sounded cool in the moment.
yes,
Yeah.
the sword you physically don't. Well, you mentally just do not want to get rid of the rune blade. You want to. You can use other weapons, and you might want to use them, but you just love the rune blade. Like, something about it, you physically cannot get rid of it. Emotionally cannot get rid of it either. So you can unattune from other things.
Yeah.
But
Shit.
speaking of what day? Speaking of what day is it? Ah,
Sunday.
I hunger.
Has it been? I guess I have.
It's been a week. It's Friday. And I hunger yet again.
I don't know if I want to feed you. I got this new sword. I want to test it out. Oh no. You know what? I don't think so.
I hunger. That sucks.
So do kids in Telflom. You don't hear them complaining.
Hey guys, I'll unattune the cloak of displacement and attune to the
You don't remember it anyway.
I don't remember it anyway.
Yeah. He's like, so you don't want to feed me? You find a new sword in this dragon's hoard, and now you just want to wield it?
Yeah.
I have more power than it does.
This fits my playstyle. This fits how I fight a little bit better.
but mechanically.
You ask me to find things for you constantly.
Do I?
Yes. You're always like, do you see anything, sword? And I say, no.
No,
But you still ask. Every time you're in a dark place, you call upon me, and you just want to throw that away.
The sword's got a point.
I was on Valgor's side. I've been swayed.
That's one persuasive sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That must be this guy's future.
The sword. When he dies, he just becomes a sword.
becomes ruined blade.
If you do not feed me in the next few days, I'm going to get antsy.
Okay. I mean,
What'd you get? I can beat that.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Still around too.
Oh yeah.
Beat that?
is it Tilron? Yeah, Tilron.
What?
Wow, 3 2 rounds.
We've cursed him. He used to only
This
be
one
able to
says
roll
choose.
memorial.
Let's choose.
This is choose?
Yeah, it seems it's
What does it
choose.
say on
No,
it?
it's just, it's very, it's Tilron's crossed out and chooses on top of it. It's like erased.
Oh.
So who do you choose?
Okay, so
Tilron.
choose Tilron.
Alright. Okay, so
I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna focus on the new sword and sort of just try to ignore the rune blade for a little bit here.
Okay. Okay. So,
Oh no.
Sure, nothing bad will happen.
so you guys all gather up the next morning, and Willendon brings you to the guard outposts, and he's like trying to convince them, and he's like, well, you see here, this is Nero, if you wouldn't mind.
Hello, guards. Good to see you guys again. It's always a pleasure to visit this place. I understand you have 3 prisoners in there.
Aye.
The same ones who attacked me and my palace and ruined my city. I would love to.
Are they?
Yes. Well, I presume so. I won't be able to know for sure unless I can see them. But from what Willendon here was describing, it sounds like they were the ones. And if that's the case, I would really like to know the why and help you guys seek justice.
I see. Well, that's not my call to make.
Okay. Who do I have to speak to get in here?
Well, Officer Dave will be here later today.
I'm out. I'm out.
Well,
Otherwise, you can seek out another one of our superiors.
Just go to the queen.
right to the top.
If she says yes, what are they gonna say?
What was one of your other
met her.
superiors here at all? Otherwise, I will go to the queen. That might be easier.
We've met her. It might be faster.
Unless another superior is here in this outpost.
Not currently at the moment. I'm the one in charge, keeping an eye on them.
So you're the superior?
The most superior here. Yes.
So why can't you tell me I can go in there?
Because my duties are to just keep an eye on them, not letting anyone in, not letting anyone out.
So I have a hypothetical question.
Sure?
If I got arrested, would I get to go in there?
Yes.
I'm gonna hand you the dagger. Just in case.
They're gonna take his
Oh,
stuff.
that's a good point.
Well, you just said you wouldn't let anyone in or anyone out, so that's just a false statement.
I see what you mean.
I'm not gonna commit crime.
Oh, I thought you
I just returned a hoard that an ancient dragon stole.
Well, let's go ahead and speak to the queen.
Oh wait, hold on. Give me those notes. Give him to me.
Oh, no, it's...
For the ancient dragon.
Oh.
Give it. No proof.
The documents that you wrote.
Yep. It's gone.
So,
All right, have a good day, sir and or madam.
you too.
He'll be back.
I'll be back.
See, I drew the line at Dave because we were already going to deal with Githyanki. I can't do both.
One or the other.
I can do Dave or Githyanki.
To the queen!
Oh, wow, you're actually going right to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You said go to the queen, so we're gonna go to the queen.
I was just hoping he would cave.
Oh. Well, let's go find a superior then. Yeah. We're gonna go to the next guardhouse.
All right, well, I don't know how to people, so you got this. Guidance.
Where are you going? Where are you knocking?
The
Just
nearest
any
guard
door?
Next door.
The nearest guard
Are you a
post.
superior?
Okay, you just go to another guard post.
Yeah.
That guy there, he says, "What can I do for you?"
Are you a superior?
To whom?
To the guys near the guard post that have the 3 Githyanki.
No, I am not.
What? Do you know where I can find the superior?
What do you need? What can I help you with?
I just want to go talk with the Githyanki. I'm the Emperor of Toflam. Those people attacked me in my city. I need to know the motivation. I need to know the why. And I can't go in unless I get a superior's endorsement, I guess.
I see. Make a persuasion check.
15.
Bro, come on.
That was low.
You can do this.
Sure can.
You can speak with, there's a captain over in that guard outpost over there.
Over there?
Yes, that one.
What's his name?
Captain Dave.
Alright. Got it.
I believe he's the one in charge of the Githyanki debacle at the moment.
Understood. Well, thank you.
Hey guys, I've never had any bad feelings with Dave. You want me to talk to him?
Yes.
Yes, that would be great.
Otherwise, I'm going to Eos. She's never treated me like a slave.
I'll go. What, do you want to be go to the game, or you just want to wait for Dave?
We'll go to Dave.
Go to Dave.
Oh, okay, I'll go to Dave.
Well, just kind of leans over to you guys like, what do you have a problem with this Dave?
He made me do slave
He
labor.
made me do slavery.
After we escaped slavery.
That sounds like insubordination, or
It wasn't-
whatever the term is for.
Actually, slavery.
What do you mean?
So we were sold into slavery, literally.
Yes, I remember that part.
Forced to mine against our will. So they took all our stuff. We escaped, and well, we forgot to grab our IDs. So they made us do slave labor.
They made you do some city work to gain your
Slave labor.
IDs back.
And we blame Dave because it was Dave.
I see. That's not his fault, you know.
It very much is.
It's Dave's fault. When you escape slavery and are forced to do work for a city. Yes, when you escape slavery and are then forced to go do work for a city that you don't even knew existed, you come back and tell me how you feel about that.
So you arrive at
Then
the
we'll
other
compare
outpost.
notes.
You arrive at the other outpost. And, well, I suppose the guards there are just like, yes, sir, do you need any help?
Yes. Could I speak with Captain Dave, please?
On what grounds?
You guys, Willie down over there, he has some questions for the Githyanki that you guys, took in the other night, and they were related to an attack
On me! Sorry.
attack against the Emperor of Teflon, and they're destroying a whole bunch of city space and whatnot. And we were hoping we would be able to go in there, get some ask some questions about why they did that and such.
And who's that Wollendon then?
He is
He was with me, attacked
One of
during
the
that time.
5 principals of the Hunchy School of Scholars.
a professor or principal in the
Not professor, principal.
principal in the
There's a difference.
All right, I will see what I'll see what Dave has to say.
awesome. Thank you.
He enters
As
in.
we're waiting, I'm gonna subtle spell my invisible mage hand to do the shoulder tap on Nero to get it to try and turn in circles.
You need some? You need something? Oh, we're...
The swivel chairs are perfect for that. That's the
I had
one
to do it with
bonus.
the swivel chair.
The one bonus of the swivel chair. All right, so
Oh. To see, like...
the door opens back up. That guard comes out, and you see Dave exit as well. Ah, friends,
Hello, Dave.
good to see you all.
You as
Good
well?
to see you.
I hear you're looking into the Githyanki we have in custody.
Yes.
They attacked. I see.
Up under Willendon as well. You didn't hear about that?
I heard about the dragon.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we did that too.
Was that a part of it?
Oh, and in Telflum? Yes. Yes. The Red Dragon?
What?
Yes.
There's no way he heard about the blue dragon. That was less than 24 hours ago.
What is there about a blue dragon?
Oh, we killed a
We
blue
killed a blue
dragon,
dragon.
yesterday.
Ancient Blue Dragon. Anyway, yes, the Red Dragon in Telflam. These guys invaded as well, and I was teleported away to their plane with them.
They kidnapped him.
Yeah,
I
they
was
could-
kidnapped.
Well, technically they planned our shift, but you had to be willing to go.
They had my book.
Valgor, that was not the time to speak up.
All right. So, what do you need from me?
Just permission that we could go speak with them. The guards over there are doing their diligent duty of not letting us in unless they have approval from the top. So,
I see.
yes.
Sure, I can come with you.
Thank you.
If you said no, I'm going straight to you.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, Dave. I'll go above your head.
Who's your superior? The queen? Oh, it's like 6 letters. 6 rows ahead of me. Well, it looks like you're all getting in trouble. Because Dave said no. His boss gets in trouble.
No, I'll wait outside. I
Okay.
don't trust myself.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay. So, you enter into this small outpost with this prison cell,
Wait, we need you to speak to them.
and Dave brings
Oh, no. Do I have to translate?
Go walk inside. What?
Dave brings you in, and the Gith just start speaking in Gith again, like kind of like freaked out and more like angry tones towards Nero as you enter in.
I think they recognize you.
Realizing what I just walked away from, I'm gonna try to walk in.
Yeah, as you're all in this room alone, Dave's like, where'd Marth go?
He's coming.
And then,
I'm sure.
then you walk in realizing.
Yeah, I put it together. I have to be here.
Okay. Now, what are they saying to me?
I'm paraphrasing, of course.
Do you want to just come up with things? No. I'm kidding.
I was working on an elegant way.
Well, here I gotta change there.
Just gotta change their names.
Yeah, just so there's not. They don't
Just so
have
it's
names
not
on it.
Githyanki 1, 2, and 3.
No, just so they're not
Just so I don't look at their
named on
actual
there.
names.
Oh. 3.jpg.
No!
Wait,
So
they left it.
so now he changed their names to 1, 2, and 3.
I nailed it.
What is that? Is that an axolotl?
I don't know.
It's
That's
one of
the
those
red
whale.
dragon?
It's one of those the whale things in the storm.
San Diego.
Those who get it, you're my favorite.
That's a deep question. What are they saying to me, Marth? They seem very upset. Or honored to be in my presence. One of the two.
The gist of what they're saying is like they are, they're yelling about he is the he's the embodiment of Hanth. He is the
chosen vessel.
he's the chosen vessel, basically. Yeah.
Oh.
They're saying hump? These aren't real gifts. They're fake gifts.
Well, I mean, I guess if they're talking about Haunt, would you recognize them saying their word for Haunt, the vowel,
Fireman.
the fireman word?
You do recognize
would we
the
hear that
Balza
name?
rune, yes.
Balzaroon. I'll sit back. Balzaroon.
They kind of step it back.
So are you mad about that?
What is your connection with him?
I'm his friend. I'm the one that got him that power.
You are a friend of Hanth, and you work with this city?
I have no connection to this city or Telflom. or most cities on this continent. I am a homeowner though.
They just
Let-
start impressive. Is this a company?
Let us out of here. We are trying to stop a mad evil.
Is that Haunt? Look, I didn't know what I did when I did it.
Your worship, your god, is a horrible creature. We seek his destruction.
Oh, you better not say those things about Ica. I will vaporize you.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Marth, calm down. Ika's great.
The air around is starting to shimmer.
They insulted Ica. Oh, those blasphemers.
Your god seeks the destruction of everyone. We are here to stop him.
Ica is a girl.
Who is this Ica?
My god.
What?
Yeah, I released Haunt on an accident.
And yet you still work with him.
No, Haunt isn't there.
What?
That's Nero. That's a man.
I'm Nero.
That's a man child.
Where is Hanth? Where did you
I can't tell you that.
where did you give him?
I can't tell you that either.
Who is his host? Are you his host?
No, I worship Ica.
I don't know who this Ica is.
Ica is a time dragon.
Does this time dragon work with Hanth?
No.
Clearly she must. Why else would you be working for this
Woonan,
horrible man?
I'm gonna need you to take over.
I don't know.
Or I'm gonna
Gith.
commit crimes.
I don't know Gith.
Okay.
Guidance.
They keep insulting Ica.
Do we need someone else that speaks Gith? I can just go talk with any of our Gith mages here.
That'd be helpful.
Yeah.
Yes. Lovely. You can step
How's the
out.
room?
So, no.
They, not in Gith, so you guys can understand. Starting in Gith, realizing I'm still talking in Gith, because to me it wouldn't make a difference. So, in words you don't understand, into
Wait a minute. You guys don't understand that. Basically what they're saying is they're accusing you of still being Hanth, and accusing me of working for Hanth, which is why they're insulting Ica. They're saying Ica must be
Blasphemy.
working with Hanth.
Oh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
they're about to go meet Hanth. But they clearly don't like Hanth.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So,
just disconnect something. Is it because I can do this? I'll like Eldritch Blast.
that's not helping. You're not helping.
You're not. Stop.
So I don't know how we explain what happened that day, but clearly not all of the Gith want him free.
Who are you talking to?
Wollendon.
Yes, that is what I thought I heard when we were trying to sneak out of there. But I didn't have enough time to really understand what they were saying.
That's why they stole the book from us.
Captain Dave, do you have their possessions anywhere nearby? Was there a
Clearly
book?
they're still on them.
Was there... They're all just standing there with those poses, holding their swords. Do you have their possessions? There was a book that they stole from us. Yes, we took all of their possessions, but we don't have a book.
No book.
At this point, Captain Dave sends a message to probably a Gith mage, presumably.
I can't do it if they're gonna keep insulting Ica.
How can I prove to them that I'm not Hanth still?
Well, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about what happened.
We extracted. Can you just say that he was taken from me and gone, is put away?
I will ask them.
Do any of the Gith in Tunerith want to free Hanth for not killing Hanth reasons?
Are you a friend of Tunerith or a foe?
I've never been.
I would say foe.
Well, you don't know.
yeah.
But
Well, that is important.
I mean, I think by blood I'm not a friend of them. Also, I did just wipe out like 18 of them out in the forest, like, what, 100 miles that way?
What?
Yeah, they landed in a spelljammer and I didn't like that, so I blew up and they died.
You hate Githyanki just as much as any other Githzerai, don't you?
Yes. It's literally in my blood.
We do not share that innate hatred as you do. But you still worship the god that we despise.
I don't. The only reason that God got into him is because I found the god, not knowing who it was, trapped in a basement, and people were being used as sacrifices to keep him sealed away. But I didn't know what was going on. I just knew my students were being sacrificed, and I wasn't happy about that. So I, wanted to free the students, thus freeing what turns out to be Val Zaroon.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm so good at that. 12.
If you are not an ally to Hanth, then what happened to him?
I'll turn to Wollendon and in common.
How much can I tell them?
About?
this situation.
I don't know what.
They want to know what happened to.
I'll make sure to say the common version of the name.
Yeah. Tell them that fiend was a constant threat and a horrible power figure in my city. And then after he killed many people, which we are against, we are against the fact of killing.
Yes.
Yeah. I meant not like killing our foes. Tell them that we didn't like that he was killing people, maybe, and then we trapped him centuries ago, and then he was freed.
I already told him that.
Okay.
By me.
And then he was... Nero was his host for a certain amount of time. And then... I don't know. I don't trust...
That's why I'm asking you. Can I just tell him that he's sealed away again?
Do you trust that?
I mean, they already know about the location. If they're from the city, they know about the location.
Yes, but can we be sure that they know he's even alive, or if that's just where he's been killed? I don't know. Is it better to keep them at bay, letting them think he's just dead, or do we...
Well, unless someone more convincing than me can talk to them, we're not going to be able to convince him that he's dead.
What about the book? They don't have it on them.
I haven't gotten there yet.
I know. I mean,
I had to grow past
that's a whole
them
separate
accusing
thing.
Ica of being Haunt.
Okay. Well, that's just another thing that came to my mind. I think we should try to find out what they know about where the book is and why they wanted the book to begin with. Because that book, I thought, just had information about who Hans was, I guess.
From the conversation so far, it sounds like they want to kill Haunt.
Oh.
Do you believe them?
I don't know. My blood says no, but...
Can you think objectively?
Objectively, I would say yes. Why would they go and attack for this book? I mean, if they've been hunting down Haunt, then that book had information on Haunt.
Well, maybe they were
Information
just
is
trying
what-
to keep him more safe, because we don't even know how to kill him. That's part of the problem. Maybe the book holds that answer, and maybe they were trying to keep it from us so that we can't kill him. If that's the case, then they're just trying to slyly find where Hans currently is. What if we've moved him? What if, who knows, number of things they might have... maybe they're telling the truth too. I don't know, because they weren't... There's no reason that they would need to lie about Hunt while I was there, invisibly, taking Nero, because they know Nero didn't know their language.
Mm-hmm.
So why would they be talking about Hunt as their enemy?
I think they're telling the truth. I don't know about the whole city, but they seemed, when they were speaking, they seemed to have disdain towards the larger city.
And they
Because
were
they asked if I was a friend of it.
And when you say Haunt's name in their language, they kind of like go wide-eyed.
They do tend to back up.
That's rude. See? I didn't even say his name correctly that time.
You should probably stop
You're making this
doing
worse.
that. You're just making the aggression worse.
One of them tries to like reach through the bars, and you just step like 1 foot back, and they.
I'm gonna tell him that. I already told him that I unsealed him. I'll tell him I sealed him away again. I found a way to undo what I undid.
Okay. Let's go with that and hope that these aren't just manipulators.
Yeah, they could be. I'm pretty easy to manipulate.
That's true. Not that I have, but...
This is why my evil plan is to create a 4th city attached to Telflam for the poor.
Not attached to Telflam. It's off in the distance.
I'll turn back to them.
So, after conferring with my friends here, I found a way to undo the unsealing of Haunt, and I was able to seal him away again.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Man, alright, we're doing it again. Okay. 16.
So let's say this Hanth isn't inside of your friend here. What is your interest in that book that they had?
We're trying to find a way to kill it. And information's the start to killing anything. I trivialized a fight with an ancient dragon because I planned ahead. I made it run. Me. I made it run. Why do you want the book?
We may not be as against one another as it seems. We do not follow our people. Our people of Tunerith are misguided, and they adore this false god. We want to prove that he's not all he's cracked up to be, and we want to put an end to him. My people are not the most kind of civilization, but Hanth is supremely worse.
Yes.
And so he must be put down. We seek his corpse, and yet this city is far too protected. These Githzerai mages in this city.
We're pretty good at that.
They've perfected their protection over these lands. And it got most of us caught.
No, enjoy the snack. I'm sure you're hungry. So, if Val's rune's a false god, who's the real one?
My people don't have a real god anymore. They just worship this Valzaroon and praise him as if he were the late and great Vlakith.
Yep. I know who that is. Well, yeah, we may be on the wrong foot here. Why did you, bring a dragon to a book fight?
Did not turn out as we had hoped. The dragon was just for a distraction, but the city was overflowing with too many people.
Yeah, you landed in the largest city in the continent with a dragon. And do you see why people might be mad?
Yes. Our dragon was a fierce and good friend. And all we wanted was to slip in and out, get to the book, and leave. Cause no harm, but things spiraled. And your friend here, in that whatever type of creature he is, those two wouldn't give us the book.
Oh, that's because this one knows I really like books. So, did you interact with him? Like,
How long was that? Like 6 months ago? 8 months ago? How
When?
long was he in the astral plane?
Yeah, probably roughly that. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, I guess. Unless I went back to it, but
We'll say between 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
yeah, because it was like session 15 roughly that you guys. That was blur. 17 is when the devil takes hold. So that was August 2082. So almost a year ago.
Oh, almost a year ago. Okay.
Yeah. About 11 months ago. Ish.
6, 8, maybe a year ago.
He was in Tunerith. Yes. Around that.
He
time.
was.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop.
You keep pointing to me. I just to make sure they know that I'm who you're talking about. Say hello.
Interesting.
You were in Tunerith when you were in the astral plane, by the way.
That's why it felt familiar.
He wasn't him when he was in Tunerith.
Yes, I presume he was Hanth.
Yep. Because we were working on a way to reseal.
So you're saying Hanth doesn't have control over him anymore because you sealed him away?
Yes. After we took him out of the astral sea.
Yes. Hanth came to us around that time, spoke with my people, had some plots, all of which seems to have not turned out in his favor if he's been ensnared yet again. And, well, yes. He was very clearly acting different than this waving man that you have with you now. I don't think Hanth waved to us once.
Yeah, well, he... he tries to be personable.
Hans does not. So, if we are on the same side, can you convince this guard here to let us free? We need to find Hans' corpse.
You're probably gonna have to convince one of the mages. I don't have that kind of sway in this. Believe it or not, this might be one continent, it's not one city. So where I have influence, not here.
Well, if we both seek the destruction of Hans, then we must work together. I need you to get us out of here. We cannot help you get all this information and all these. We can bring you to Hans' corpse, so we can put an end to him. But we need to be freed. These Githzerai that work in this city don't understand the weight of Hans. You have personal connections with Hans.
Oh yeah, I hated him. He was the worst.
Precisely. But
Honestly, I think he's what sparked the general disdain towards Githyanki. I put you two together.
rude.
Well, okay, come on. If you interacted with him first, and you thought he represented Githyanki, you...
Yes.
Like, I'm learning there's more to you than that.
Well, every time I speak the word Hanth to these Githzerai, none of them understand anything. So I need you to convince them. We mean no harm to their city. We need one artifact. That is all.
The body?
Can I?
Yes.
Can I ask? Well, while they're having their Githyanki conversation, can I ask?
Whoa!
Sorry.
Whoa!
Their Gith conversation. Can I ask?
Wow, you almost went racist there. Man.
Is it because we look the same?
They're very different.
They clearly look very different.
Dude, that guy's got horns. I wish I had horns.
Look at that. Very different. I mean, Martha's like extra purple now.
I am, yeah, it doesn't help.
Did you ever remove the blueness
no.
of you? Yeah.
While they're talking in
Yeah.
Gith, can I ask Dave what exactly they did to get arrested?
They were attempting to steal from the Arcanatorium.
Oh.
They were paralyzed, and then we apprehended them. Pretty simple as that.
I guess that's fair enough, yeah.
They were stealing?
Like,
Marth, what were they stealing?
Just
Yeah,
like they
so-
tried to take your book. Just a bunch of thieves.
They might have been trying to steal another book or something.
I do believe I'm in the middle of a conversation,
Yeah,
so
he
I'm not going to answer. I know in real life we have to separate the two, but
Me for gore.
Nero was just rudely interrupting, and he was like,
Go away.
"Damn it."
Made chance smacking him in the face.
What's up?
just make him turn in circles again. Well, this is to my new friends, the Gith.
Yeah.
Two things need to happen before I try to break you out of here. One, I would like someone who's not as gullible, so not me, to talk to you, because I do want to believe you. I really do. But I've been lied to before, and I've believed them, and it's turned out it's a lie, so, you know, the whole fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you thing.
Other way around?
Sure, that one. But, like, just want to make sure.
Just sit back down.
Alright, so our friends here.
They stole something.
No, they didn't. That's why
they,
they're in jail.
They tried to
Oh, they
steal
tried
something.
to steal something.
Yes,
What did they try to steal?
an artifact.
Okay.
I believe I overheard you discussing that. Dave, do you know what they were going after?
Not a clue. They were trying to
Well,
get
yeah,
into
Well, it sounded like they
into
got
a back room,
Yeah,
like a storage room.
From what you said, it sounded like they got caught pretty fast.
Yes.
So, anything that's in there.
I'm gonna turn to Wollendon.
I think this city might be the safest place for the... if you can move it.
It's not that simple.
Okay. I didn't know how easy it would be to move,
Yeah.
but... They're really frustrated by how good these mages are at protection.
Good to know.
So...
Maybe hire some of the mages to go there.
that too. If that's easier, but... yeah, they...
Yeah.
The door bursts open and you see this Githzerai walk in.
My friends are here.
Hello, Captain Dave. Hello to all of you as well.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good to see you two again.
I'm sorry.
This is well, you're gonna
This is the one that
you're gonna make a history check.
I think
You probably remember it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I
Do ya?
like, yeah, the one that 14 plus 2, I think 16. The one that we almost choke slammed or whatever in his office.
I'm sorry for their
Remember his
actions.
Do I remember his name? No, I just remember that that the paladin and the barbarian just run into his rooms and said, "We want answers now." Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. It was a stressful day.
Water under the bridge. But I hear you need some translation, even though you're here.
They were insulting my god.
Rude.
That. Which is why I wanted an impartial translator.
I see.
We've
I've,
since sort things out, though.
I've spoken with these before. What are you?
What did they tell you?
They told me they're here to stop a great evil, and they need our stuff. We've heard the story many times before. Mostly just ruffians that are trying to pretend to be of noble heart, and they aren't. They just want to make a lot of money very quickly and very easily.
Do you know what they were after?
No, they would not answer me.
I'm in a really difficult place here.
They kept talking about a haunt, a specific creature, but I do not recognize the name. Is that of any import to you?
When he said haunt, did he say it in Gith or in Common?
In common. All this is in common.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm going to repeat it to him in Gith and ask him if that name sounds familiar at all.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
I'll say haunts. I'll say Valzaroon to him and see if he recognizes that name at all.
I'm confused here. So they're basically the same. They're basically the same word, but
Okay.
different sounding. So like, they're the same word. They're just spelled differently and sounding differently based on how you say it. It's unlike how most words are, where like if you say McDonald's and in real life,
Library and biblioteca.
yeah, it's less of a McDonald's, it's more of a library biblioteca type beat, where it means the same thing, but it's per language. So, yeah.
Well, Wollendon probably has the most he can tell you about the haunt.
Is that right?
Unless someone else wants to speak up.
Honth, honth, honth. Let me tell you about Honth.
You should probably hear it from Melinda.
Based on that start.
Honth was inside of me for some time.
I'm sorry?
30 seconds, he didn't last long.
He possessed my body and was speaking to me in my mind and gave me some incredible power, but he didn't want it for good.
How many people did he want you to kill?
A lot of them. A lot of people. I successfully just, talked him down.
No, you didn't.
Once. So instead of killing someone, we did something else.
And then you killed 2 more people.
And then he helped me seal a hole.
He did.
Yeah.
Dimensional portal.
And then I got knocked out and put in the closet for a while.
Astral Sea, not a closet.
Is that the closet that you've been
Yes,
telling the general public about?
Yes, yeah, the closet, yeah.
the Astral Sea.
But you didn't hear that. That's not general knowledge.
Wollendon knows more of the history on the continent.
They start
Yeah.
chatting. Go
No,
through
come on, Silas. I want to hear you go back and forth with yourself.
My throat hurts. No. So they get through some of the more nitty gritty, trying to get some details in, and then he says, "Well, if you are wanting to bail them out, that is allowed, but it would cost gold to bail them out. Otherwise, otherwise they are going to be going away for a little while."
With you and Dave or whoever else needed, could we see where they were trying to break into? I think I know what they're after. I may be able to point it out to you.
Under Dave's supervision, you could visit it, probably, as long as it's not anywhere too restricted. But we're not sure. We're not sure exactly where they were going. The Arcanatorium has quite a few places, but when they were trying to break in through a storage room, that is when we apprehended them.
And if it's not in the storage room or if it's too far, I won't push, but maybe it'll help us understand what it is they're really trying to do if we can see what they're after.
Captain Dave, how does that sound to you? He's just like, I got no problem with it. Let's go take a look.
Let's go.
So, you 3, and then Wollendon going with you.
Yeah.
Into the storage room, kind of.
They kept saying they were after Hans's body.
Oh,
Oh.
but his body is not here. There's no body.
We don't know that.
Oh. That's a good point.
How do you know?
I don't know. That's
You gotta remember, from my point of view, even the Queen of Awaga didn't want to let us go where you were, by the way, because it was a secret. So, the city has secrets.
fair enough. That's a good point there. That's valid.
Looking through that lens, it's very possible that it is actually here.
Huh.
So I don't know if it's literally a body or if it's something else, but if there's a body in there.
Like a mummy? Like a mummy?
Oh, I don't know.
This is the mummy of an ancient leader in northern Quays. Well,
Okay, so you guys enter into this storage room, and Captain Dave's just like, well, there's not a lot of useful items in here, so
Can I?
take a look, I suppose, and I can.
Would I know this if like a I don't know. Since we know he's fiendish in nature, would I know like if his body, even though he's not possessing it, would still like have some like fiendish aspects to it?
I mean, you have no idea. You can try things.
Okay, I want to
This is how we find out.
yeah. I want to do the divine sense.
Okay.
This is the.
I mean, I'm sure probably quite a few things are gonna pop up in this area, but
I want to make sure I got the building right. This is the building that had guarded sword in it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that building. Okay.
See?
I mean, I know I can get a lot of. I'll probably get I'll get a lot of pins or whatever off of this, but I want to focus on like the fiend side.
The
of it all.
pieces are falling together
fiend-
too much.
The fiend side of it all. It's just like
Museum.
like more or less ignore the
But, like-
celestial or undead.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe not undead because it's body. So fiend and undead. Just ignore
That's the
celestial.
best museum.
Yeah, so
It's
you
like
would...
going to see the Dead Sea Scrolls in Jerusalem.
One day.
Sorry, not in Jerusalem, but
But wherever they
Location.
down by the Dead Sea.
Yeah, so you detect quite a few things in here that have weird vibes to undead and fiendish origins.
But what if he's a god? You should probably note the celestial stuff.
Should I do it all?
I'm just messing with you.
I'm going with the fiendish and undead stuff because I mean, from what we know of him, he doesn't really seem like this. I guess celestials could be evil and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm going with my gut.
Alright, so, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, can
there's a lot of stuff in here. I guess make investigation checks, and I'll,
All of us?
yeah, whoever's looking through
25.
this storage room.
you said investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
14.
22.
Ooh. Good job.
22, 14, and
25.
25.
Pretty low.
For you, yeah. Yeah, that is.
I'm just looking at all the weapons. Wow.
So, as you're looking through just like piles of, well, dust basically, this storage room has a lot of dust. Very few people come in here. A lot of boxes take some pry bars to kind of open up, as there's like hay in these boxes holding things in, kind of keeping it.
My pry
safe.
bar is Nero.
Oh, all right.
You got those shears now. Clip.
Nah. We're saving those for creatures.
So yeah, you find, I guess.
We're not taking anything, so.
Yeah. But here's some description of things that you find. There's, well, for you, when you're looking specifically at like undead and fiendish items, you see this coffin just like with this rusted nail kind of poking out of it. It was in this big box and covered with a bunch of hay, but like not on top of it, so the nail was very visible. Otherwise you're like, and just slicing your hand with the nail as you're shoving hay out of the way. But there's this coffin, and you find some prayer beads that looks like from some acolyte, but it looks very broken and like probably doesn't work anymore. this ring made out of like bone senses some fiendish origin to it. You find this like crystal reliquary, however you pronounce it. Those are like they're used for phylacteries, sometimes for liches, and you sense like you sense the generic undead aura from it, but you can tell that there's no soul in it. Yeah. There's no lich living in this phylactery.
What? That'd be a great spot to keep your phylactery. Adventurers have to break into here to kill you.
Yeah. Just lean out the front door. And like, oh cool, a new artifact for our museum.
And you find one
description.
You find one more thing that's undead, and it's like on this pedestal that it seems cleaner than the other things, maybe as if like this has been out more recently. It's a skull that's just like constantly whispering just like complaints, just oh, this room's too cold, and oh, now I'm too warm.
Complaints. These Apple-Slavians smell so bad.
Can you believe it? He didn't know who I was. No one knows who I am.
It just keeps complaining. Why is it too dusty in here? Can someone please just dust this room out now? Can I please be brought out of this storage room now? I mean, I'm tired of this. Over and over, repeating.
You should ask it a question.
What to ask?
Who are you? What's your name?
Where did you come from? How did you die? Where's your body?
How'd you end up here?
You come here often? I don't know. What are you going for?
All the questions you can ask.
That's true.
Skull.
So, are you asking that?
Yeah, I'll ask how'd you end up here?
Asking me questions? Come on, I just want to... No.
No?
You ask too many questions.
Why don't you ask me some questions?
No, that's too much to think of. Why would you have to tell me to think of things? Do you see I am just a skull? I don't have a brain.
Then how are you talking?
You're giving me a headache, and I only have a head.
It's Brooke. If you know, you know. No one in here knows.
Nope.
Yep.
I do. I get it.
I hope so.
He just came up with something on the fly and
like
said, anyone know what's in my head?
Well,
I've invested too much time to not make this joke.
Yeah, I'm assuming One Piece.
I'm 1100 episodes.
I'm on episode 4.
You're so close.
You'll get there eventually.
Haven't watched it in a month and a half.
At this rate.
You'll catch up by the time it's done.
That's the goal.
After the skull just keeps on blabbering on about whining, I'll head back towards the coffin and I'll investigate the coffin a little bit more.
Okay. Martha, as you're looking around, you find a candle that's just constantly dripping. It's not even a light. Like, it's not even lit up. It's just dripping.
Oh.
You find some earrings, just like various earrings in this crate. Like, it looks like, well, you can't find any matching pair. You find just one earring of each kind.
This would be perfect to go with my bandana.
You find some mittens, this mirror that it's like...
I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
I'm not looking into the glass of the mirror.
You see a mirror, see your reflection really quick, and you're like, nope. Keep going.
You know better.
There's
I know better.
There's multiple books in here.
He no longer knows better.
These are books.
Books attacked
Very
before.
dusty books.
No. A phoenix attacked me. The book didn't attack me.
Where did the phoenix come from?
There's a few staffs in
Doesn't
here.
matter.
few staves, but some of them are cracked, some are crooked. One is just like completely, just like almost fully, almost a full circle, as it's just very bent. And then a feather.
Sabrina Carpenter's been.
Some pencils in here.
Guys, I could write a really good book in this room. It has everything I need.
You find some ink in another corner.
We've got a desk, we've got ink, we got pencils, we got books, we got a mirror.
What's the mirror supposed to do?
It's so I can read my writing.
Oh, okay.
I'll write it all backwards, so I have to...
Oh. That's an interesting way to write a book.
Yeah, I'll make you read it from right to left. Starting in the back.
In a mirror.
Well, I don't got it. Unless he's inside this candle that won't stop.
When I got my 14 investigation style.
You find a singular ring that is just like fully, like there's just a big cut in the center of it, so it's like twisted a little bit.
What if he's inside of this ring?
Guys, I found a coffin.
If I was a betting man...
He'd be inside this ring. Nope. It's twisted, like hidden. It's broken.
I would say it's twisted like you.
It's broken like the seal he broke.
It's broken like you.
Hey. You're a very handsome man. You should go look in that mirror.
You're right. I'll peek in the mirror.
Alright.
Your soul gets taken from you.
Oh, Bowser!
That was the reason we missed it.
I see his body. Look at it. It's right there on the floor, right behind me.
You look into it, and you look slightly less fit and a horrible hair day.
Huh.
You realize you are not as attractive as you thought you were.
Something's wrong with this mirror.
What do you mean it's a mirror?
It's making me question my self-esteem.
And as you're seeing your other allies through the mirror, they all look the same as they do. You just look less attractive than you used to be, as you have not looked in a mirror for a long time.
Maybe the devil has caught up to me. I
Or
want
maybe-
to rotate the mirror. It's the other direction.
Or maybe you've been adventuring for over a year and haven't showered.
No, it's definitely the devil.
I blame the devil.
Oh yeah, tell me about this coffin, Valgor.
Yeah, it has this weird nail sticking out of it.
If only I gave him that hammer.
Yeah.
These darn shears won't. I needed a hammer.
I can get the hammer from the card, I'm sure.
No, he already has a hammer.
Dave, do you have any ideas about this coffin?
Or a hammer?
I'm not one of the arcane too much. I
Okay.
just I don't know what that's from. Let me see what it says here. He kind of pulls out some information, and he's like, "It's been here a long time. It probably had a vampire in it at one point or another, and then it was sealed up after the vampire was killed. And it says when someone presses their hand into that rusted nail, they just feel a sense of melancholy and just a scent of like dead roses." Yeah.
That's how I felt when I looked in the mirror.
That mirror? That's just an ordinary mirror.
The mirror's broken.
I'm kidding. It's not a mirror. It's a mirror of like self-doubt. So when you look into it, you doubt yourself a little bit more. It's
Do you have
not
a
what
normal
it
mirror?
actually looks like. Yeah, in the bathroom.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Well, wait, I need to... We're all here in the storage room.
Oh, you need to escort, of course. Okay.
Am I able to like do like an insight check on the coffin to see if like I notice anything? I don't know.
I guess...
Special about it other than what was said.
May I touch the nail?
Sure. If you want to feel melancholy and smell wilted roses.
I would like to touch the nail and see if I get the same feeling as when I touched Hans's statue.
Nice. Are you like pressing into the nail, drawing blood, or just tapping it?
I'll start with just tap, see if that does anything, and then I want to get to a spot where I'm experiencing what he's describing, or experiencing something, so that way I can compare.
As you're just like lightly touching it, you just start smelling some dead roses, and you're like, oh yeah.
I guess that's a dead rose. Huh. Well, if I go harder...
I wouldn't recommend it. It's,
Do you feel
it's
melancholic?
rusted.
I can take care of the rust. I'm not worried about that.
Do you feel melancholic?
Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to compare the basement.
Oh. Yes, the basement.
He has no idea what I'm talking about. I'm trying to compare it to the original basement.
I'll look at Wollondon.
So I don't know if I go more or not.
It's a rusted nail. Maybe just touch the coffin itself.
All right.
I'll try that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It feels like just oak wood. little crackly, old, and a few slivers if you slide it all. So you're just kind of tapping it. But no weird vibes to it.
Could there
Did
be?
you feel melancholic?
When I touched the nail, I barely smelt maybe dead roses. They could still be alive and just need water.
Maybe you do have to go deeper.
Has no wishes. So I really don't want to sacrifice blood to a nail.
But I can heal.
You can heal yourself. You sacrifice blood to the nail.
I don't want to be the first time.
That's true. You have more experience than any of us. Why don't you try it out, big man?
Alright. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a tetanus shot in ages.
I'll just lightly touch it.
Just lightly touch the nail. You start smelling dead roses as well.
Oh. Yeah, they could need more water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little deeper.
Oh. You're starting to poke your skin a little bit with it. Make I guess, just a wisdom check to try to force your hand just down onto a nail. That takes a lot of will.
No, it
11.
doesn't. Give me a no.
11.
11. I mean, you can press enough where you start drawing a little bit of blood. Well, you probably just take like one piercing as you're poking in, and it starts just bleeding a little bit, but you start feeling this sense of just melancholy.
Wow. That's
So
meaningless.
Is it the same?
Does it feel the same?
It doesn't feel like haunt, no.
I'm just sad. Why is my hand still here?
I'm asking this question in this way for a very specific reason. Are there any rooms from this room that we can go to besides the main room? And when I say we, I mean like us four.
No, not from this room.
Okay. Well, I don't
There's
know.
plenty of other storage rooms and such, but this was the room that they were at least trying to go into.
Interesting.
Anything on the ceiling?
Do you want to go over the other things that I found? I mean,
Not from what you see.
Anything on the floor besides the crates? Any symbols?
There's this room has like a few. It's got like crates and such all across the walls, and then it has like a big metal rack in the center. So there's kind of like this roundabout around the crates and such in there. Yeah.
Well, there's gotta be something here.
I mean, maybe the crystal, maybe the ring,
Broken
and
rings?
maybe the skull.
Maybe the skull, but the skull doesn't want to talk or do anything other than complain about its life.
You're talking about me?
About its undeath.
What do you want with me?
So you want people to pay attention to you, but you don't like it when they pay attention to you?
Why are you paying attention
You
to
sound
me?
like Nero.
Why are you asking me a question?
You're like Nero.
Oh, that guy?
What?
He knows who you are! That's
That
the body
guy's
part.
obnoxious.
How do you know Nero?
I don't. And that's the most annoying part.
It's annoying that you don't know him?
Yeah, who's that?
I'm Nero.
Oh. It's so annoying.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Do you know Valsaroon?
That guy.
He doesn't know who that
He
is.
doesn't know yet.
I'm glad we started with Nero. It gave us a baseline.
It did. Okay, and then I guess what we can look more at the flashery, the Lich's soul, a soul stone or whatever.
The soulstone.
That's what flashery, and then I put Lich soul stone.
Crystal reliquary.
Sure. What are you looking at it for? Just what
I
it
don't
is,
know.
kinda?
Dave, what is there anything about this that you can tell us?
It was a former lich phylactery. A lich that was likely hiding in one of the hiding it on another plane, one of the lower planes. This phylactery looks a little more evil in origin than just undead, and we've looked into if there was a soul in it. No soul, so it is just an object now that was once used for a lich.
Don't just that. Vecna also used to be just a lich, so the range here of
Yeah,
Yeah, liches are definitely
yeah.
a problem, but this has sat here for a long time, as has really everything here, except for that guy. I've been here for so long.
How long is so long?
It's been like a week. That's 7 whole days.
how can you tell time? You don't have a brain.
So annoyingly, I have to count every second.
What second are we on now?
Since
The
you won't even give me when I had to count from?
Since the beginning of the day today.
I don't know. That's the most annoying part.
Darn, I was totally gonna.
7, 8, 100, 14.
2,235.
14,537.
Alright, I mean, the only other body part in here is the ring of bone.
Yeah, the bone ring. I don't know.
Dave, you got anything about this guy?
It used to have some magical properties to it. It was honestly nothing special about it. Literally was made from bone, well, dog bone actually. So it was some sort of undead device, or maybe fiendish, I don't know. But it was this used to be a dog's bone and was carved into a ring. It had some magical properties to it at one point. We don't know what it is anymore, as it has long been erased. But best guess, it was maybe some wacko who loved their dog too much that when their dog passed away, they
Yeah.
almost like taxidermy, but weirder.
Now, what about this ring? And I'll pick back up the broken one. What do you know about this one here?
Oh, I've been looking for that.
Oh,
I mean, we got
No, I
these.
haven't. It's nothing.
There's one more thing I found too. These broken.
Steve.
Come on,
Steve. These broken prayer beads. I mean, if we're going off what Tunareth is saying, like he's a deity, it could be something along those lines there. But
it has some infernal scripture in it that is of an ancient dead language.
Darn it. I don't speak dead infernal languages.
Especially ancient ones.
If it was modern dead infernal languages,
Maybe.
then
That might be on my list.
that's my
undercommon,
PhD.
right? That's my undergrad.
Hey, Silas, do any of the staffs I found look like this one? Alright. Do any in the rest of the Arcanium look like this one?
What is that one?
It's called the Spire of Conflux.
Spire Goblet.
How much do you want for that one?
Oh, I couldn't afford it. Not even close. Not even a little bit. He just said I found staffs, so I wanted to...
Yeah, you definitely need to find this one in here.
it's just leaning up against the wall over there.
It's been forgotten.
It's in the donate pile.
It was a donation. We didn't know what it did, so we threw it in the back.
But also the prayer beads, real quick. Before it broke, it used to, well, when worn by good aligned creatures, it would occasionally like blurt out just random passages of that infernal scripture, almost as if it used to be for some sort of god long, well, like a
Long lost or whatever.
Most gods aren't really long lost. It's just like
Forgotten.
the books about them
Yeah.
and the scriptures written about them were probably long lost, but that was probably what they were talking about. And no, the Spire of Godlight is nowhere. I mean,
Come on, this is the spot it would be.
I mean, you definitely know that it's not where you're at.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a lot of this building, so yeah.
Also, Martha has no reason to know it exists. I figured he said staffs. So there's a chance.
Tell me there's a
5%
chance.
chance.
Tell me there's a chance.
Out of everything, I think maybe the most likely thing that they could be going for could be these prayer beads. I mean,
could be.
like maybe like they have a way of like having it to tell them more about this infernal book that it spouts about.
Or maybe his best friend was a lich at one point.
yeah. That makes
Can I make a lich check? Is there some kind of thing I can make that would, like, I don't know, from the time in the closet, that would give me the impression the haunt was a lich?
You can't remember what happened in the closet, so why would you go?
Well, he said I could feel, so I wanted to, like, dive deep, and just... I don't know what that would be.
Make a
History seems too nice.
Well, it'd be too nice if it was me rolling.
I mean, my history is decent.
well.
I guarantee you the
It's
numbers
yours
are
is
not the
100%
same.
better, yeah. Mine's plus
Plus what?
6.
Mine's double that.
Okay.
Oh, I guess what exactly are you trying to figure out?
I'm just trying to...
Trying to remember more of that.
Or at least remember
If
the
Hoth
feeling.
was a lich.
If Hoth was a lich. It's...
I guess that'd be insight.
Insight? I'm good with insight, but
Sure.
again, I don't
Or
know if that's-
religion. Or yeah, there's a
I
lot
think
of
religion.
Religion would be much more fair, I think.
sure.
Just because my insight is plus 7.
I
So
mean, that's not insane.
what?
It's not insane.
No, but
Also, changing the skill because a character's really good at it feels wrong.
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, I mean my
no,
insight's
that's-
+5.
Because like I was thinking
I'm
like,
not using it based on your numbers. I'm saying it makes sense if you're trying to insight
I
into
mean, we just
Haunt
said
himself.
something, so like you're trying to think of it. I mean, insight does make the most sense, I think.
Or it could be Or it could be like nature, because like, what is the nature of this creature that was in you?
You tell me what to roll and I'll roll it.
Oh my gosh.
I'll roll it now.
Well, I gave you insight already.
Yeah,
Insight?
just roll insight.
16.
You got with your +7.
Yep.
16. I mean, you do remember that. You remember it was odd when Jankel said that when you were talking to Kibble while she had Hump inside of her. Your fiendish bell wasn't ringing. So maybe he's not fiend, but at the same time he had a lot of fiendish connections. So it was like
Remember when I had Hunt with me and my bell wasn't ringing?
No, because I knew what the bell did, so I couldn't hear it.
Oh, well, it wasn't ringing. I didn't know what it did and it wasn't ringing. And, Jankel said that that was odd. I think that's a good point, so I think that can eliminate at least the fiendish connection.
So you're telling me he's not even a fiend?
why can't we just speak with the Gith again?
Well, I was
Work
gonna
with
keep
them.
going, but then the mage showed up.
We could work with them.
See what they were looking. We should have brought. Yeah, should have known what they were looking for.
I was getting there, and then the mage that I asked for showed up. So the consequences of my actions stopped me from doing that.
I can't, in good conscience, bring the Gith here,
Oh no, I'm not.
or let them come
No.
here either.
I'm not asking that at all.
We're just gonna go back and speak with them to see what they were looking for, so that we could better understand.
I do want to check out the books real quick. If you'll let
Okay.
me. If you'll let me.
I mean, yeah.
No taking.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I heard that on our rocket ship.
You guys did so much on that rocket ship. Okay?
You said we were flying for days. We
Yeah.
we had time.
Listen to all modern music, all
movies.
all.
Any reference we make now makes sense because we did it on the rocket ship.
We watched all of One Piece.
Nero knows who Brooke is, but Logan doesn't.
Oh. So that's true.
So, most of these books,
We've seen the end of One Piece.
most.
or have they?
106 million years still hasn't ended.
Those are just Silas's discretion.
Most of these books have absolute junk in them because they're either too scribbly to read, pages are ripped or burned, or just wet and crinkly and not easy to read.
That's kind of.
And a lot of them have just ink. Well, there's a whole book that's literally just like just flooded with ink, basically. Like someone spilled on it and it just kept going as it went through the entire book.
You took notes from the candle.
I'm gonna pull out my little sheet of paper. Does the sheet I'm holding look about the same age as any of these books?
What sheet are you holding?
Yeah, the
Templars.
Templar
Yes,
sheet.
that one.
Ah.
The ripped up one that you sent
yeah,
the
yeah,
picture
yeah,
of.
I mean, they all look really old, and some in worse condition than what you had, and yours sucks. I mean, maybe, roughly.
Okay.
Some might be close, but...
I think these are too new. I think they're too young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we go back and I'm ready to get them out of jail. And then if they attack you, well,
Can you blow up again?
no. Well, yes, but not the same way.
Okay, so... he brings you back to the Gith in the cell, and they just say, "Where have you been?
We went to the Arcanium.
And what'd you find?"
a whole lot of nothing that seemed tied to Valzaroon. What were you looking for?
Are you going to let us out?
I will.
Now? We can work together if we're free.
We're not allowed to bring you there.
But we need...
What?
We need what they have.
Which is?
You're just going to leave us here in the prison while you go do all this yourselves.
Figure out how much it costs to free them.
Got it. Dave, my boy!
Yes.
How much would it cost to get these 3 out?
Looks like their bail is set at 2,000.
Oh,
gold.
Oh, okay. We can definitely do that.
2,000 gold?
Yeah.
I will take out a bag of 2,000 gold. I'll count it in front of them so they see it's 2,000 gold. I will set it down on the ground and say,
Dave, when I tell you to, grab the bag. What were you looking for?
Dave's just like, are you bailing them out with this money?
He wants the answer first, and then he's gonna give them the money.
I'm bailing them out. However, I want the answer to my question as the bailout.
Yes, okay. He just sort of like stands there next to the bag. What was your question?
What were you looking for?
We're looking for the portal to his tomb. His tomb is on a demi-plane. It is not of this world. So there is an object in there that holds this portal.
okay.
And if we can get
stopped
that,
my question.
if we can get that object, we can then get his corpse. Unfortunately, that is not the end of our endeavor for it, but it's a start.
Can I try to remember back to when they brought us to the place they really didn't want to bring us, but finally caved eventually? Did we have to go to another plane, or did they just teleport us to a different place?
For all you know, if you went to another plane, it would have had to be through a physical, like, doorway portal.
Okay.
Because you had on a blindfold and just walked to it.
Yep.
Felt like you walked down
Okay.
quite a ways, and for a while. But,
All right.
yeah.
Alright. Dave, go ahead.
He unlocks the cell and then just says, all right, well, we'll need you guys to sign that you release for them, and then
Take it away.
make sure that they don't cause more harm while you're with them here. Are you signing like the Nomad Emperor,
No, I just
Nero
wrote Nero
David
David.
of Telfab?
The Nomad Emperor.
No, madam.
The Nora Emperor, Neo Defer, first of his name.
First is his name. Paladin of Ogma. Homie of Ica.
Former host of Han.
Write it in third name, they just
Met Muhammad.
Don't forget about the Dreamweavers. Oh! No, never mind. Logan doesn't know that. Or Nero doesn't know that. Nero didn't hear the conversation in Gith because I could think back.
Well, you heard it. You just don't know
I don't
what was said,
understand.
you?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand the conversation.
So the Gith are freed from the cell, and they say, perfect, now can we get a hold of this relic?
Let's go to our inn.
Why? We need this relic.
I'm gonna message one of them and say,
Because we can plan there instead of trying to break into the place you got arrested for breaking into.
He just follows you. And you're back at the end now.
Alright. So what are we looking for?
I don't like that I can't understand them.
Yeah.
It's just very inconvenient.
I'm helping us plan how we're gonna break into that place.
I understand.
It's in the book. It spoke of.
oh wait, in the other book. All right, we're good. I was good. Bro, if it was one of the books.
It's the one with the ink. You open it up and there's a portal.
You open the ink and it's a portal.
There's so much ink.
That's why you draw.
That's why there's so much ink.
It was
It
that
is the
pencil that
portal.
you found. You draw a circle and it just opens a portal.
Ah!
In the book, it spoke of. Well, it was written in a riddle, of course, but.
I love those.
But the riddle ultimately spoke of an astral reliquary. It is it's an object that looks more like it looks more like a relic. What's the word here in the material plane that has these? The undead that...
Can I, what is it? Minor, the cantrip
Yeah, minor
image,
illusion.
minor image.
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion, that's the one.
Do you have that?
I do, yeah. I've never had a reason to use it, and I've always been like, well, why did I take that one? This is why.
I think you've used it once really coolly for the, I say coolly, like that's a word. You used it once for, to make the voice of Drevin.
Oh, I
once.
did.
Yeah.
With the slaves in the cave to see if it was the
Yes.
same person.
Yeah. Do you have minor illusion? It's not on
Oh, do I not?
your character sheet.
I don't. I thought I did.
Your character sheet was already up because I was looking for your
Oh, I don't.
thing a long while ago.
I have mending. Why do I have mending?
What?
You have prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
You can make small trinkets with that.
Oh,
As long as it fits in your hand, so you can just make a small version of whatever you were trying to create. basically. I think Druidcraft can too.
Yep. Can it really?
Or no, it can make
No.
a flower, but
You can make
no, it
flowers.
has every other thing but the.
But the thing I need. Can I, Rotor of Return, a 50 gold piece non-magical version of what we saw? Because it's a Monday version, so I'm not taking the actual one, but
Of what thing?
of the crystal reliquary, the
Yeah, the
lich's thing.
Lich Soul
liches.
Stone.
Yeah.
I mean, like the
Yes,
Lich
you
Soul
can.
stores his soul in the stone. So I mean, am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, with Rotor of Return, you can easily just like a mundane item that just create a reliquary thing that looks similar. And
Like that?
so you've seen it. Yes, it is that.
I was right. It's there.
Awesome. Well, how do we get it?
I'm not gonna lie, I think it can't be you guys that try to go in for it.
We have another, but he's been in hiding because, well, thrown in prison.
Yeah, it shouldn't be you, because if you go anywhere near there, they're just gonna arrest you and then arrest us again, so...
Yep.
Again?
Well, not me again. I got close, but I wasn't arrested.
I guess, yeah. They'll arrest all of us. What I think needs to happen is all of us, but maybe Wollendon, or I think what needs to happen is there needs to be record of all of us leaving the city before we try this.
Oh. That's a smart idea.
We should come up with how we're actually going to break in first. But
Well, we can just go back in, place one of these daggers down.
you're going to break into the mage's place?
Well, we're not gonna break in. We can just go back and look for more information.
Do you think they don't have
Leave a dagger
wards
down.
or anything like that?
From
To
teleportation?
maybe not to stop it, but to sense someone teleporting in.
Or to just stop it?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe we can play around in there and figure it out, I'm sure.
You guys feel a hand on your back, and you turn and Jankel's there. He's just,
Oh, that's right.
what's with the Gith here?
Oh, you hopped on with us.
You remember his friend, right? The one that was inside of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to kill him.
Cool. What are we doing?
We're attempting to steal an artifact from the Arcanium here.
What?
Looks like that. It's in the storage closet.
You're trying to steal from the Arcanium?
Yep,
I think you're the one that can do
we
it.
need it.
You stole a necklace from a giant or ogre.
You know-
orc. That's what it was. I got there.
Have you been to the Arcanium?
Yeah, we're just there.
I think the best way to do it is to have a record of all of us leaving. Two of us come back in.
no. The Arcanium, the Arcanatorium?
That one.
That's what it's called. I was like, this doesn't sound right.
Arcanatorium.
The Arcanatorium, it's like well known for being one of the most protected buildings out there.
Correct.
I have never even attempted to get any. I've never wanted to attempt something like that.
Can I just put my plan on the table and then
Sure.
all of us mull it over?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. All of us leave. Every single one of us leaves. So there's a record of everyone, including them three leaving. Two of us, one of us with the dagger, and myself, walk back into the city. Fully on record, blah, blah, blah. We asked Dave to bring us back in there because we're not done looking at it. We want to investigate more, see if he brings us back in there. I do this trick again, and we swap them.
Oh, that works as well.
Yeah, I mean, they already stated that it's just there. I mean, they said
We have a legal way in, so we aren't breaking in. And we were given access to look at what we need. Like, he had his hand on it today. So I don't think it's impossible that we get back in there legally
And do the old
Okay.
switcheroo.
and do a switcheroo. This won't last forever, it lasts 10 minutes, but
Oh, wait. So the object that you're swapping it out for, it disappears?
yes, after 10 minutes.
Well then,
We just
Yeah.
have to get out of the city in 10 minutes.
so you're just burning bridges with a waga?
Well, no, it wouldn't be burning bridges because
It would be. No, it would be. But if we can put it back, seal the box up, put it away, they may not find it right away. It didn't look like something they put out all that often. Oh, it's not smart. But a waga's not just gonna let it go.
I don't know a lot about a waga, but I know that they have quite the security.
Yep.
If anything, if you're ever on their bad side, they are a threat. Mikhail never even really wanted to talk to them, let alone have meetings or go to their city.
I don't know if it's a good idea. It's just
I
the
don't-
best I could come up with to get what we might need.
Are they?
What
if we try to pay them for it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
it's in storage.
that was my idea. See if they wanted to
We can try.
I mean, for what Dave told us, it's a stone that used to have a soul, that used to have a lich with it. It doesn't have anything fancy with it now. It's just essentially just a rock taking up dust in their storage room.
We can try. I don't think it's a bad idea. I just wanted to come up with a heist.
I don't think a heist with a
I'm not the
Waga
biggest fan
is
of
a
trying
smart
to
idea.
steal.
Yeah. We have no... It doesn't seem anyone here has bad blood with anyone except, well, you guys just dislike Dave. But he seems happy to be around you
Oh, Dave
two.
is fine. It's just the fact that he made us work because we couldn't prove who we were.
Because he made you do work to do what he's legally required to make you do.
Until you're in that situation, I don't want to hear it.
Yes, well. Well, my suggestion would be just to talk to them again and see if we can get that one item. Like...
Alright, not it.
I mean, I can talk. I can chat.
I gotta do it with all my characters.
I can chat it up with.
Paladins, why don't you help each other?
Sure.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. It's like godly duty. Now, where do you go to buy an item from there?
Well, you could probably just talk to Dave again. He seemed to... I mean, he might know who owns the
If they ever
Arcana.
go to the Arcanum itself and just ask, hey,
Arcanatorium.
It might be best
Arcanatorium.
if we bring Dave with us to have more
Yes.
credibility.
Yeah.
Or you could just go ask Dave.
Yeah.
Well, both. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
But you guys need to help one another.
We will help each other. We know how to do that. I've met his god. His god helped me. This is the least I could do in return.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm gonna wait here with them.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
Let's go, Paladin.
Let's go.
We go to Dave.
I'm gonna explain extensively about Ica.
Here's a guide you can go.
All right. So, then you two go to get to Dave. And he says, "Oh, you're back. I thought you'd be heading out of town by now."
Yes.
Go ahead. Yes, I'll help you.
So, well, how do we go about wanting to buy something from the from there?
The Arcanatorium.
The Arcanatorium. That name's so hard to remember.
All syllables.
From the storage or from
the storage.
Is there something in particular you were looking at that strikes your interest? Nothing there works.
Yeah, we were looking at the stone, the phylactery.
The one that used to have a lich in it?
Yes.
I mean, I don't see why not. We could pass it by Mazad, see what he thinks too.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just collecting dust right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Why? What do you need it for?
Marth has a collection in his house. He's a homeowner. Did you hear about that?
Oh, in this economy?
Yes! That's what I'm saying. So
It's my proudest achievement.
he
needs some stuff to fill up some shelf space.
he didn't want to ask himself because he didn't want to brag that he's a homeowner.
He's actually right now bragging about Ica to the gift. So
Yes.
He started talking about Ica after you left, and you still just know that.
Well, we walk in the door. We hear your Ica in common. And there's a bunch of
And you're like, oh, know what he's talking about.
No, you don't understand a single word, but
You
he's
just hear
talking
Ica.
so fast that you know.
that's
So,
true.
so
Deep in your soul,
enthusiastically.
you're like, I don't know what he's saying, but it's
Ica.
about Ica.
No, it's Ica telling us.
You understand this gift conversation as I'm just.
So he goes and talks with Mazad. They talk about it, and Mazad's just like, Well, I suppose you can make a persuasion check at advantage because he's helping.
Okay.
Hey, they figured it out.
That's a good number.
8 persuasion. 18.
He's like, sure. You could have it for 50 gold. I can give it to you for that.
I had the actual one in my hand.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Would have had it for 10 minutes. It was in my hand.
Yeah, I'll pay for that.
All right.
Wonderful.
Captain Dave, you can show them to it, and they can have it.
Thank you, Miss. Been very helpful.
Thank you. Thank
yes,
you.
no problem. And it's back
This
to
looks so good on his shelf.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so excited.
He is, yeah.
So then you guys
He's gonna
head
pay
back
so
to
much
the
more for it too.
head back to the Arcanatorium, and then you get the crystal, whatever it's called,
Religious Soulstone.
Yep, the
Yep.
Lich's Soulstone. And then you head back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And he has just wrapped up talking about Ica.
So, guess how much this was worth? 50 gold.
Ah, that's fun.
It's for your shelf at home.
No, it's not.
If they ask you about it, it's on your shelf at home.
Yeah. It's decorating your house.
Because you're a homeowner.
Well, yeah.
I made sure they knew that. So.
All right, that's it, right?
That is it.
See, you don't always have to steal.
Perfect. Well,
Let's get out of the city.
yes, well, we need to go find my friend first.
I bet you he's in the bathroom.
What's his name?
His name's Zareth.
Zareth!
Start yelling, Zareth!
This trick has never failed me. This.
Zareth, he's a Githyanki, or Githzerai actually. He's somewhere around here.
I don't think I find him.
So after a little bit of time, you find Zareth.
It never fails.
Zareth. Here's oh man, what the?
Is this name number 4?
No, it's Zareth.
Oh, it's right. 1, 2, 3, and Zareth.
1, 2, 3, and
Zareth.
Zareth Bond.
Ah, this is my people. Clearly, can't you tell? We're like brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look way more alike than the other ones.
Oddly enough, they do.
I know. That's really ironically, they look way more like each other than 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, we are kind of different races.
I know, but like having an AI that can make an image and still they look different enough is kind of funny. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. So you find him and he's just like, "Oh, you're alive.
Yep,
Who are your friends here?
the ones who got him out of jail.
Thank you."
I think we should leave the city together.
And the big one just, yes, let's go. You guys head to the gate and you start showing your IDs, and the Gith are just like, what is that?
It's how they know who
Do they
we are.
do they need an ID to leave the city?
Oh, they might. Yep, they might. I got bad news for you guys. We gotta go find Dave one more time.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why do you need an ID to leave the city? You should. I mean, entering the city makes sense. Leaving the city.
Well, let's find out if they're gonna stop us.
yeah.
They ask for IDs, and the Gith just starts speaking in Gith, saying like, what is this identification you're talking about? We don't have this. We came here from another dimension. Can you let us pass? And the guard's just like, Zarman, I don't speak your language. Any of you speak Gith and Common?
Why?
Sorry.
It's good for him.
Why? Yes, I
They
do.
need to present their IDs.
They're from a different dimension.
Ah.
This is their first time on this plane. They don't have IDs.
Well, how did they enter into our city then?
I mean, these three, we just bailed them out of jail. Don't you know? Is that not
Is that not
common
common knowledge
knowledge?
that they tried
Who
to...
were they bailed out of jail by?
us?
Oh, with Captain Dave.
Yeah, Captain
He
Dave.
gave us the ability to do
Who
so.
signed for the release?
I did. The Emperor of Telfar.
All right. Let me check in my database here. After a few moments, they come back and they're like, "Ah, yes, 4 extra-dimensional Githyanki, although only 3 were in the prison cell. Who's this 4th?"
This is Zareth.
Okay, and
We found him. He didn't go along with the heist. That was planned. There's a this is common knowledge. This is common knowledge. This is how they got caught.
sorry, this is not common knowledge to me. I have
Oh.
been on my post all day.
Oh, well. They were trying, long story short, they got caught doing something they shouldn't have been doing. So they didn't go along with it, so, we just found Zareth as well. Good, one of the best.
That doesn't
now.
explain who Zareth is or how he.
He came
Came
with
wasn't-
with them
he came
from
with
the
them.
other dimension.
Yeah, there were 4
But
of them.
when
4 of
those
them
three
officially-
wanted to do a heist, he didn't want to do it. So he's just been in the city since. So we wanted to come with us and leave.
Yeah.
So then all the people that came in are gone.
Make a group persuasion check.
I mean,
Let's-
if they leave the city, they have to show identification to get back in the city. So, I failed.
Not as bad as me.
24.
5.
For the group check, I set the DC at 30. 24 plus 5 plus 0 is 29.
Roll a jinkle.
What
The DC was based on 3 of you.
It's a 1 on the dice.
Are you kidding me? This guy, he's just like,
6.
No. Hang on. I got this. We're fine.
I have chrono
I-
shift.
Oh, you just
And it doesn't say before the results.
sure. Whatever.
Because we're 1 away.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a Karen, but that works.
He's just like, alright, sure.
Very hesitantly.
Yeah, he's just, I don't want to do the paperwork. Have a lovely day.
It's less work for you. Come on.
You're not entering our city, so it's not as big a deal.
Exactly.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
You too. You as well.
Man, I was gonna heist him out. Alright. Bye, guys. Alright, so what? We need a base of operations, right?
I know one that's 150 miles.
Oh, we could give them the ship.
What is
right?
this large creature that is
Oh,
This is our ride.
Yeah, this is our ride.
dragon-sized?
This is our ride.
Have you heard of Azaru?
Wait, how are you speaking to them?
What's this
So
guy saying?
confusing. And they're just like,
I spoke in actual Gith in Logan's solo session.
He did.
And
Yeah, but that'd get
I
really
can't do-
complicated because then you'd have to say it in
Exactly.
English because I know Gith.
Exactly. Then you just
speaking
have to
as,
learn
like-
Gith too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Does a 24 hit?
huh?
You're straight out.
It's a Zhao Yu. It's how we've traveled around the continent.
You don't have a dragon to bring you around.
No one here just has a dragon.
Why not?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Well, I see the Githyanki are much smarter than this plane of existence.
Give me the reliquary.
I really want to start breaking it. But I know we need it.
As it's in your hand, you're like,
My hand starts to tighten around it.
Easy, Marth. Easy.
You do understand why people hate you, right? You speak like that.
we're talking about not riding dragons around. Why would you not do that?
Because they're intelligent creatures that have their own minds, so we let them live their lives.
So, do you not do jobs for other people? It's the same for dragons. They love to do this work.
They love to die in a city because you miscalculated where you were going?
That was his own choice. We didn't force him to do that. Look, don't use our sadness to your advantage. That was a horrendous day of miscalculations that both us and our dragon failed to.
If you're gonna come
prepare
at
for
the
it.
entire continent's intellect, I'm gonna use every advantage I have.
I was speaking of this plane, not just you. I don't mean.
Yeah.
It's not the same as if. Speaking generally is not the same as talking about the select few.
I'm gonna pull out my lyre.
Now, would you like to get to his tomb? Let's get his corpse. We can finally.
Yeah, but let's
Step
get away
towards
from the
it.
city, shall we?
Doesn't really matter where we are. It's another dimension.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but do you want them to see it happen?
I don't think my
We
claws
could
are
walk a
suited
mile
for
away. I don't care.
fine-tuned stringed instruments.
Alright, we'll meet you a mile that way. Get on.
Oh, okay.
If that's your mode of transport,
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know if it was good enough for people who ride dragons.
you seem to be the only one with this thing. I'm saying other people. Why don't other people ride dragons?
You did. Alright, I don't know this. Darn it! You did say it was dragon sized.
Get on.
Hey, hop on. What is this?
It takes like 3 steps.
A mile away. Whoa.
That's why these are for.
All right. Well, let's use the relinquery. Let's get to this prison. They grab hold of it and hop off the Zayu to start kind of casting it, and it. Zareth hands him the book, the book that he stole from Wolandan, basically, and starts like flipping.
Hey,
to a
Wolandan,
page
that's where the
and
book
reading
is.
through it. I see that now. Their friend had it, and he's casting the spell on the relinquery, and then this little like doorway starts to like kind of like unzips from the air, and it opens up this like just gateway to this eerie crypt-like room where it's this hot flaming floor, this grid pattern where it looks like there's like almost lava between it. You see this menacing tomb at the center of it, and these terrifying pillars going down both sides, but it looks like just this room.
Do I feel at home?
As they step in, and
I'm also gonna step in.
Yeah, I'll step in as
I'll
well.
step in as well.
and you're all in this room with this large sarcophagus in the center of this room. The gateway behind you, just leading out back into the desert.
Is that it?
They say, I think so. They grab hold of the lid, start to like slide it off. Little help.
Yeah, I got it.
Start-
We
Yeah,
don't
you-
understand them.
Oh, that's right.
A little help. Seeing Marth may be the cue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You guys walk over and start sliding it off. You slide it off as the lid slams open, and you see this slim man, the corpse of this man, shirtless, large cut through the center of his chest, his rib cage gone, and his chest wide open, bare cavity, just nothing in his chest. As he looks like this almost innocent-looking man lying there as a corpse. And you get this horrendous feeling of fiendish energy as this room just feels hellish. And after a few seconds of seeing this corpse, all of the pillars start to, you see these flames growing from the sides of these pillars. And these large skeletal creatures kind of crawling out of the pillars, holding these huge axes. They burst into flame, alive with life. And I would like you all to roll
Are they?
initiative.
Well, before, I want to say, as I see them crawling, are they all within 30 feet of me, or any within 30
Well, I can
feet?
pull up the map. Let's see.
'Cause as I see them crawling out, I would do this. I was waiting till you're done describing before I asked the question.
So that we're not bogging down combat with these,
Those four.
with those four, plus
Jankel,
Wollendon, Jankel, and the 6 of these.
Is there one for like each pillar?
There is, yes.
Oh, guys, it's not 3 of them. We only got 2 and 3 with us.
And Zareth.
And Zareth. And Zareth.
Where'd one go? The
not
ones,
here.
The ones are gone. That's
one-
what.
The one's left.
Those
Oh,
are fun.
yeah.
Okay. That's a little
All right,
scary.
that's fun.
So, just to not. So, narratively, everyone's fighting in this fight, but mechanically, you can choose one of these 6 characters that are with you. So, would you rather have one of the 4 Gith, Jankel, or Wollendon?
Wollendon?
I mean, I know who I would choose.
I fought this gift. I would choose the gift.
One of the gift.
Yeah, I fought them.
Okay.
But Wollendon would be great for the spell slots.
Wollendon wasn't the one I was gonna pick.
Oh, you choose Jankel?
No.
Oh.
Zareth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's go with
The
Zareth then.
Githyanki?
Yeah,
the
choose-
Githzerai?
Because he's Githzera. I mean, he probably has more
Yes,
magic
that's
than I
right,
do, but also frontline the Githyanki are gonna be a lot more beneficial.
I fought them. They are. They.
Can we get number 3? Is he the one with the horns? I want the one with the horns.
The one with the horns.
That one.
Number 2.
Number 2.
The numbers are unimportant, but they.
We want number 2.
What number 2?
Okay.
It looks scarier.
I want the horns.
The
Okay.
Horns of Justice. I hope someone knows what that means.
Marth, what did you roll?
Natural 20 for a 31.
Okay, Nero.
Dirty little 20.
Dirty 20.
Both of you dirty.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I wrote that on the die.
I rolled this and saw 16. I'm like,
So,
this never happens.
so yes, Marth, you are first to act.
I wasn't ready for this.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have been talking about Pokemon. It's your fault.
You're always the first to act. You should always be ready.
Oh, we can smite these guys. And do
Well, I'm
extra.
gonna turn faithless.
okay.
That's that like I was saying that I'm still gonna do it.
It was probably off camera. Well, we had that discussion, but yeah, it's the description of these flaming undead took longer than it took for initiative to actually start, so he wasn't able to get that off. Have what?
At the range.
Should be over. Oh wait, like the.
Or like I don't know.
Oh, 30 feet from you. Just count 30 feet from you.
Each square's 5.
Yeah.
My focus gained the metallic properties, right? Because it was a metallic dragon.
I don't know. Is that how they work?
I believe so.
I don't
It's
remember.
supposed to be tied to whatever horde it stoops in. So
Probably. I guess. I
Cool.
don't really know. I never really looked into that.
I assumed
and then
it was.
You sent me that whole thing, and then I was just like, oh yeah, I just know it upgrades when
Yep.
when you
Okay. Well then.
let it stoop.
Where I'm standing, I can get 4 of the 6.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah. The other 2 are just outside the 30-foot range.
Darn it. Dang, Flabbit, where's my rabbit? Oh wait, hold on.
I found it.
I shot my rabbit.
What's your dexterity?
The dex? 15.
Okay, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Slow.
Nope. Bro, they're too far apart for slow. Come on.
That's it.
Calm
There
down.
are 6 of them.
It's the perfect number for slow.
Exactly.
Great.
Marth pulls out his shears.
Oh!
Snip, snip. And then you watch as it strikes these 5. Let's do 1 strike.
So is it a save or
Nope,
attack?
I rolled a hit.
I don't think the scissors would.
And you
Oh,
roll,
look at-
I guess, once for all, or how do we do that?
Right. Once for all, right?
It was 1 damage roll.
Yeah.
But
yeah. You roll for every single
I
one.
rolled a hit every single
Sure.
one.
Yeah.
So. I need you to look at my tray real quick. What is it?
Okay. What is it?
Is spell damage doubled on a crit?
Oh, you got a couple of those.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 of them. Alright. I think one of those misses. The lowest to hit is a 19.
They all hit.
Okay.
Sick.
So then I'll roll the 3 that aren't crits first.
All but what? Front, like number
All but the one in that corner.
This
is-
one?
Yep.
6. I think.
That's. And then the order was.
Yeah.
The order was hit, hit, crit, crit, hit.
Okay, so 5 and 4 hits.
Hit.
Oh,
Hit, hit. This one's crit. This one's crit.
1, 2.
And that one's hit.
1, 2's crit, and then.
Because
the other
I
three.
motioned like this.
Yep.
And so I was just gonna go
I got
around.
I got it.
Plus
So I guess, yeah, however you want to roll that. And then
Well, I'm
figure
gonna
out
roll the first one without it, and then I'll just roll the 6 more on top of it and add them together for the 2 crits. I think that's the fairest way to do it.
That made sense to you. That made sense to me, but that's fine.
So 37 to the 3 that weren't crit.
Okay. 37 what damage again?
Force.
Yeah.
67 total for the other 2. And then
Okay.
he ends up 5 feet from one of them. And because he cast a spell.
Yep.
So that'll be my turn.
Okay. Number 6 and then number 2. Oh. Well, there are 4 4 characters on here with the same dirty 20 on initiative.
I have 15 for DC.
For Dex.
Dex,
and
14.
Or my
14.
dex, yeah.
Okay, so these 2 still go before you guys, and then, so I guess they'll share initiative and you guys share initiative. Okay, so
I needed someone else to see it because I didn't believe what I was looking at.
It checked out. I was like, oh no, how many ones did he roll? Oh,
Yeah, I thought you were rolling bad.
I rolled a 9. I was like, that's not great, but it should hit. Rolled a 14. Okay, that'll hit for sure. Rolled 2 natural 20s, and I was like,
Oh, that might hit.
Don't have to ask about those two. Telling you, there's a technique. Rolling dice isn't as much a chance as people think.
Yeah.
Technique. I gotta go to the casino.
Just roll dice.
I'm gonna win craps.
All right.
Oh
Oh, I'm so glad I moved.
Actually, yeah, not at all. Not even hit one of the. Not like it would really matter.
Oh, you mean the things that are immune to fire damage? Not that I would know.
Oh, that's it.
I mean,
I
I wonder
actually
what gave
don't
it
know what
away.
it
You
is.
guys are in my
Yeah, you have
aura,
no idea
my
what that
aura
is.
defense, so you guys should be fine.
So yeah, deck saves from you two, and that one Gith. Just one deck save, as the other one's doing.
Doesn't matter. I fall on
something
my face.
else.
No! You gotta stop doing that.
Learn better.
Ah, he also fails.
with the +3?
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
that's my +3.
He does not fail with a +3. He was one below.
Ooh!
And also with my spell, they get spell damage reduction.
Oh, that's true.
What'd you get, Logan?
And
Nice. With the +3?
yeah.
Doesn't matter. But
Wow, so you didn't roll much better than him.
Roll the 5.
Guys, come on.
+2, +3.
Okay. So, that is 25 fire damage
Is
to
it a
both
spell?
of you. No.
Oh,
No,
as
not fireball.
You're both.
I thought it was fireball.
No,
I
it's
thought
not.
it was hooked.
Yeah, it's not.
I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt.
You're both pulled closer to the center of it. I mean,
Oh.
not really. You move 5 feet.
Barely moved.
I mean, we're in the center.
I was practically already in the
You
center.
Yeah.
just
I did
moved
50.
slightly to the side.
Don't step on me.
And then
Why are you on the floor?
the Gith takes 12. Because he
Stop falling.
and he does not get moved. But then the other one is going to.
What if he does the same thing and just pulls closer?
Just moves the center over so you get
I'm gonna take my opportunity attack.
Yeah, when they enter your reach.
Yeah.
Yep.
14.
Nope.
You really gotta get rid of one of your attunements and buy a belt.
Yeah,
You really gotta do that. You,
Valgor, a 24 and a 27 to hit you.
You should say that in character.
Yeah.
As this. Oh
I
yes,
can't
that
see
is.
you, so.
It's like a mix between an axe and like a scythe, as it slashes into you,
Incredibly ineffective.
dealing 34 slashing and 16 fire with 2 different slashes.
Looks like a really ineffective weapon.
Not for these guys, apparently.
Overtly top heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're going for maximum damage, one swing max damage, that's really helpful.
Yeah, but just really.
But he swung it
ineffective.
twice, so he's not going for one swing
No,
max
exactly.
damage.
So Valgard, it is your turn now.
Okay. As I stand, I will turn the faithless.
Okay,
All the faithless are turned.
so what save? And is it all of them?
It's for other than these two. I'm pretty sure I hit all
Okay.
the others. You can count it for me, but I think I counted.
Okay, so
I'll have
6
everyone but
and
these
3.
two.
6 and 3 do not make the save.
Yeah, that one's 5 feet too.
Wisdom saving throw, 15.
Okay.
Nope, this one's in it. That one's not. This one's in it.
Is he?
Is 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
In here. 25, 30. Yeah.
Okay.
That one's 35 feet away.
Oh,
Okay.
because you're 1 foot. Yeah.
Where he was,
Where I was, I would have hit them all, I guess.
you would have gotten all of them.
So the movement did
The
help.
movement helped.
Nerfed Valgor.
All right, so that would be. The one right next to you saved, and number 3 saved. So 2 and 3 saved, but the other ones did not.
Okay. So let's hit those is first.
Which one's
last?
The one next to me and one by Marth.
Oh, okay. Hit those first. That was my plan.
And Nero, it is your turn at this
All
time.
right. I
Technically
have
same time, but I forgot.
a multifaceted plan here.
Oh boy.
So first, I'm gonna enlarge. Second, I'm gonna bonus action Divine Favor. Alright. Then I'm gonna action surge. And swing twice.
Okay.
Brother.
Does a 17 hit?
It does. Half damage.
Oh!
Oh, we learned their AC. We won the fight. It's game over.
Fight over.
I'm gonna also smite. Are they undead?
No.
They could not be.
They are.
Okay.
I guess they could
Yeah,
be
they
fiends.
could
Yeah.
They could be fiends.
It's 4, right? Right? I don't. Right?
What level?
Yeah.
Oh no! Hang on. Sorry. Let me just read my character sheet.
Okay.
He's learning.
If that's the case, is it Turn of the Faithless says each Fae are fiend? So if they are undead, Turn of the Faithless doesn't do anything.
Oh,
So then
Only Faes and fiends?
really?
that's what it says here.
Wow.
That is
Yeah, they
so
are.
unfortunate.
So then can I change my turn?
I mean, ugh.
I mean, technically all
That's
I did
tough.
is stand up.
I know, but like at
Yeah.
the same time, you also wouldn't know.
Yeah, I guess that's
You-
true.
That's very unfortunate. This is all halved.
Alright, I can let you roll this to see if it, like, it
Yeah.
wouldn't. You'd still have kind of done it, but it would be, like, I guess it would be like your bonus action or something
Yes?
instead. Yes, it can be your bonus action, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
20 radiant damage.
To number 2.
Is that already halved?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, then I'll swing on this guy. Oh, wait.
Oh, I should have. Realizing my mistake. Okay, I was moved.
we just same initiative, so your attack's still.
Yeah.
So this is my turn to attack now. I will Great Weapon Master, so -5. This is okay. What is 17? There's a 10. So now I'm using one of the bonus things to make my AC 19 for the rest until my Fender Greatsword. Make my AC 19. And then 17 is the AC, right? So I hit, or it's halved.
Yes.
Okay. I'll swing my second time too right here. Just yeah, so 19 plus 5 is 24.
24, so 12? Or
No,
that was the
my
second to hit.
That was my second to
to
hit.
Yep, sorry.
So there's got
I'm already on to the next turn. Dealing damage for
yeah. Sorry. Where's my d8s?
So a third level smite.
Yeah, he hit me pretty hard. You're right. So that was the improved. First
Because a
level,
third level
second,
smite is 5d8 damage.
third. Do you need individual, or can I just roll them all at once?
What damage are you dealing?
Magical slashing and radiant.
Yeah, you can do it all together.
Okay.
Hey, that's a great question to ask because sometimes it does matter.
So, holy cow! So 19 plus times 2 is 38. So, okay. 12 plus 9, 21, 38, 50, yeah, 59 slashing damage.
Was that not the halved or halved?
Oh, it's halved. So
That's-
59 halved is
24.
no 29. I said 59 slashing.
Yeah.
So 29 or 28.
20,
28.
Yeah, because it would be E.
Wouldn't only
Yes.
one of the slashes be halved though? Because you only met the
Oh.
AC on one, so you have to separate the two hits.
Okay, so I rolled 2 6s, a 5, and a 4.
I'll give it 40?
So
The
okay.
38.
2
You did
sixes.
38.
So 2 sixes on the let's just 2 sixes on the first. So that would be halved to 6. So 12 plus 9 is 21. Halved to 10 slashing. I didn't think about.
Yeah.
So 4.
You were just trying to
5.
roll all the dice at once. And then-
Yes. Oh, and they're undead, so I didn't roll the D. I didn't add these yet. So
For what? Hitting it with Rune Blade? You didn't.
Or the smites.
no, but with my smite,
Oh,
I get more damage with smite with undead.
smite-
I was just making sure.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
for
yeah.
Rune Blade it matters.
Yeah, with Rune Blade it matters. I'm gonna try to ignore Rune Blade. We'll see how that works out. Eventually, my character might mention something, but right now he doesn't mention anything. 31 halved to 15 radiant damage. My first attack.
Yeah, because there's 10 slashing total, and then 15.
Wait.
What to do now?
It was
Uninverted?
19 plus 12. It wasn't.
Yes.
19 plus 12 is the slashing. So, because I did Great Weapon Master. I should have just did it one attack at a time. So
No, well.
So there's 15 radiant. We know that for sure. 19 plus 12 is 31. Halved to 15 slashing. I think is that what I said or no?
You lost me at 9.
I don't know.
But it was. I think only.
I think, yeah.
I think
that
I-
makes sense. I did.
Yeah. And then 5 and 4 plus 19 would be 28 slashing, and then I get the other rating.
Was that
Did you
halved
roll
or
your
no?
two?
The
extra
second one's
D4s?
not halved. It was 19 plus
Did or what to expect?
5.
Good.
So 36 radiant.
That kills it.
I was gonna say that was one of the 2 I crit.
Which means both of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oops.
Do I have your +3?
You do because you're next to me.
13!
Wow.
11.
Wow.
So as you're slashing into this with your holy energy, blasting these divine smites, it screeches as it starts burning even more and bursts into flames
Like a
and
grenade.
necrotic energy. You both take 48 damage. 25 was fire and 23 was necrotic.
I'm down.
Just grab the body and leave.
Oh boy. Alright, well. The Gith guy ran over here.
Yes!
And dealt 50 damage, I think? Yeah. 22 and 28 damage as he slashed into this.
You died to that man?
Gith? Yeah! Well, I didn't die to him. I attacked him and almost lost. I attacked all of them attacked me.
He only would have done 25 damage to me.
Oh. I,
Come on. You fool. Actually, that's not true because it's split up between slashing and psychic, so only part of it would have been resistant. But that's not the point.
the point is,
The point is,
I would take more.
Now it's 4 others' turns.
Hey, just grab the body and leave.
What numbers? 5, 3, 4, 1. One of them is going to, right here,
uh-oh, maybe he might die.
somewhere to get just Nero and
Bye bye, Nero.
he'll get
Bye bye.
in with the burning vortex. That is a dex save from you and the
But
gift.
you don't get the plus down.
Yeah.
Down.
Does a 12 succeed?
You know it didn't last
I'm
time.
gonna choose to succeed this time.
Okay,
So Nero doesn't go die.
so 11 fire damage,
Oh,
Bye bye.
that's only 11 fire damage?
while 23 to...
Yeah, but that's not why I'm saying bye bye.
Oh, because there's 2 other people around me who look like they're gonna slash into me.
I guess he goes back there as he gets pulled
No.
in.
No. No.
But then, well, I suppose that one does go forward.
Yes!
as one of them walks in, bursts just flames all over, pulling him closer to Nero, and then he just walks through the flames towards the Githyanki,
How dare you move him?
slashing his scythe down into him.
That's more of like a pickaxe almost.
A 26 and a nat 1 to hit the Gith. So the 26 does hit.
Just barely hits.
Yes, it does hit.
Period.
I know, that's what I was wondering. And he deals 24 total damage to him. But then the other two attacking at you, Nero.
Oh.
Bye bye.
22 to hit,
Shield does not hit.
13,
Nope.
24,
Half damage.
and 11.
Nope.
That would have missed me.
I know. They rolled a 3 on the die, a 5.
Oof.
14 was one of them.
I gotta get my 10d4 out real quick.
So you take 23 total damage, 10 was slashing, and 13 was fire.
I'm gonna make
And
him drink.
that's all 4 of their turn. Yeah, because
Other
there were
than
6
potion?
slashes and a fireball thingy. And at the end of their turns, legendary action, Silver Greatsword into number 3. A 16 does not hit, as the Githyanki slashes down into this flaming skeleton, and it doesn't pierce through their thick bones.
No?
And Martha, it is your turn.
Draco Hydra.
Oh, okay.
Can you choose him while he's at 0 hit points?
It doesn't say he can.
Don't.
It might be a creature that only has at least one hit point, because they don't. Because what would that do then?
It would turn it into the new creature until the new creature went to 0. He would be. It just says a creature you can see within range.
He's not dead.
He's still a creature.
You can't see him. He is within range.
The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies, but that's with the new like, thing. And then it reverts as a result. What? Can you do that? What is it? Because that doesn't make sense. Polymorph doesn't mention anything about unconscious creatures.
Correct. that is why I'm using it.
Now they're unconscious for different. Oh wait.
I mean, as soon as the spell ends, I'm going unconscious again.
But that's a later
Oh, yeah.
me problem.
That's true.
That is a later us problem. We got bigger issues right now.
On Reddit, it looks like they're like tagging a portion in the thing.
But show me
Oh,
where
it's the very last text. This spell can't affect a target that has 0 hit points.
Oh.
The target's gear melds into the new form. The creature can't activate, use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment. This spell can't affect a target that has 0 hit points.
Fine then. They all need to make dex saves.
Okay. Next turn, if he heals him.
No, the spell slot's gone.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So I should recount my D10, my D4s.
I was trying to make you not have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All you need to do is
Dex
just give me like
saves.
a little bit of health, and then we have the same initiative, so I should be able to act.
All of them?
All of them.
I should be able to act on if he
Well,
heals
you
me.
go
I
be-
should be able to act
You
right.
go before me.
We share
Well,
the
you
initiative.
share initiatives. Although,
But his
well,
dex is before is higher than mine.
We
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not
I don't know.
I'm just saying when we've done shared initiatives, the dex hasn't been the decider.
Yeah, no.
Hasn't it been in the past?
I mean,
So it's
if we're going after,
Sometimes-
Before we've done shared, we've done it where it's 2 separate turns.
Yeah.
and then
But when we've
also
done shared,
if
it's
we're
the
going
same.
off,
Okay.
if we're going off last turn,
Yeah.
I attacked after you.
Yeah, because I said it's a shared initiative, yeah, you can go after him.
Okay, so I won't get my D10s ready.
But yeah, but other times I would usually.
Yeah,
I
there's
would
been times where
differentiate
it's
it,
been
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
no, these are 2 separate turns.
Okay.
But I specifically said shared, so yes, you can go after.
And I will put my D10s, my D4s back, not D10s. The D10s stay out. The D4s, I'm only 3 of them out.
Okay. 18, 14, 19, 15, and 13. They all fail.
Yep.
W.
Dubs.
Nice.
Nice, guys.
Sick. Sick of my boys. Sick of my boys.
They all take 52 lightning damage.
52 lightning damage.
Any thunder damage?
Nope.
That doesn't make sense. You want me to go lightning? And when there's lightning, there's thunder.
Stop bringing real world physics into a game where I can just spawn lightning from my finger.
I can too. Watch me.
Unlimited power.
That's what he's doing. It's not lightning. It's
Yeah, he's shoving his socks onto the hard lava.
This could generate some force.
Misty step.
Maybe grab the body and run.
And I'll stand in the portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 6's turn.
No. Anything but number 6.
They're still too far away for me to slow them. The one that didn't move last time really pissing me off.
Well, he's moving now.
Now I can slow them. Ah, darn, 35 feet of movement.
He's got 40.
No!
Actually, I see 2 up there.
16 and 26 to hit.
Do you like
Yeah.
that joke? It's not funny.
And
Just give you validation because there's 2.
the second one hits.
Oh.
Yeah, now you get it. Now it's funny.
Oh wait, I forgot advantage. He hits with both of them.
All silvery barbs.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it misses.
And I'll give the Gith advantage.
Okay. Velgor and Nero. So, Nero,
All right.
you can do your stuff before Velgor.
Oh wait, I don't have to use that. I can use my fun little harness.
Huh?
Oh wait, that's shield, not silvery barbs. Whoopsies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the harness.
The harness. It's shield, not silvery barbs.
Alright, Balmore. How do I want to make you alive?
Glug, 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 glug.
What square is he at?
That's a good question. Were you on these squares?
I was on these squares.
What? That's none of them.
Yeah, no, you're on top of the.
Come on, I think
you were
in there,
here.
yeah.
You were here. So he's there.
Okay.
Logan being in a square, not possible.
Balgor. I'm going to open up your mouth. I'm going to force feed you a beverage.
You put them all away again?
I don't know why.
Goodness.
I'm going to force feed you a beverage. Are you ready?
I guess.
All right. Give me some time here to count that.
So back to Squirt.
My favorite non-starter is Garchomp.
That's a good pick.
There's a fun one.
I'm a big Bidoof guy.
You got 49 health back.
Oh, nice.
You look like a Bidoof.
Thank you.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to backstab him. Backside of the... Backside. I'm going to hit this guy.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm hitting him with my backside.
After you used your action to heal him?
Yep.
Can you do that with a...
Doesn't the
your
Polearm
weapon?
Master attack have to be if you attack?
After
I
an
take
attack
that back.
action.
I'm not going to be doing that. Instead,
I'm not healing Valgor.
I'm going to turn the tide, which each creature of my choice within 30 feet gains 1d6 plus 4 hit points.
So, that one and that one and that one. No, I didn't take any damage.
What? I don't get hit points back?
Fine, you get hit points back.
Thank you.
1d6 plus 4. You guys get, the max 10 more hit points. And I'll also give that to myself, because I can.
My health didn't change. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. All right.
You got to choose any
turn.
creature. I'm offended you wouldn't choose me.
I would have chosen the other ones as well. The other,
Oh,
if they took damage.
they're yeah.
They're not
I know
in the fight.
mechanically,
Mechanically, they're not.
but they would have gotten us, but not offended.
You said last session.
This fight may have been a little faster.
Healing potion is a bonus action, right?
If you do it yourself, yeah.
Okay.
But when I give it to you, and I force it down your throat.
So I'll use my greater healing potion.
Nice.
44.
The reason I gave you the better one is because I knew you'd be using it on him. And so I was like, it doesn't make sense to give it to you
My
because
health,
you couldn't use it.
I don't even know why my health is so low.
Bad health rolls.
Yeah, that health.
I've been there.
He was there for a long time.
I was there for a long time.
44 plus 4,
Who won?
Yeah, and I let him re-roll
4,
once for the first one.
8, 9 plus 4, 13 health back.
Nice.
My last 2 levels and my constitution improvement are the only reason.
So assuming standing up for half your movement?
Welcome back, Valgor.
Hello.
That's 15.
Yeah.
That looks like flanking to me.
It looks like flanking to me as well.
Great weapon master. Swing.
Was that good?
Well, one of them was a 1.
Nice.
18 hits, right? Unless their AC magically changed.
What number is that? 1? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2d6. 1 for that. 1 for that. 1 for radiant. Or improved smite.
Radiant.
Okay. I'm just gonna do damage in between, so.
Could I have smited the potion
So
and have Valgor take more radiant health?
9 plus 19, 20, 28 slashing.
What?
What do you mean? It's like Anna from Overwatch. If you shoot your friends, they get
12,
health.
20,
Shoot your opponents, they take
and
damage.
26 radiant.
So both you guys make a dex save as he goes down as well and blows up.
Guys, you started with the 2 that I crit.
15.
23.
15 does not succeed, but 23 does.
Please don't die.
Last time I did 48.
If you do, I can heal you again.
Does it do?
Does 37
Oh,
total.
good.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's 8 and 10 to you, so 18.
18.
That was
You
my
succeeded.
I did. I
that was my
remember.
first attack,
And for my next trick.
and
You got no more movement.
I got no more movement, so I'm sort of just stuck there.
Predicament, huh?
Alright, so at the end of your guys' turn, which one of you two wants it?
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Give it to me. Give it to Nero.
Okay, so
Hey, can we get that? Choose?
You get possessed by Hoth again.
Makes sense.
So, as long as you can see or hear the Githyanki, you can make a weapon attack using your reaction, as he is using a command ally legendary action. And you have advantage on this attack. So, it's your reaction right now. Make an attack.
Oh, okay.
If you want to. You can also not use your reaction.
I would love to make an attack.
It's a good thing you chose it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. He wouldn't have even given him an option. Never mind. I forgot you just
I
killed
have
the
advantage
guy.
on the attack, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I did. It's a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Smite him.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him with the smite.
Yeah, thankfully you don't have to understand what he's saying. He's just commanding you to attack.
Got it! We're on the same length here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, master.
Barth's standing there going, man, he listens to this guy better than me.
The trick is just he can't understand you. And then it will work.
I gotta speak in Gith more often.
32 radiant damage.
The number 4.
Yeah. You're going in the naughty pile.
Okay. It is now his turn.
He explodes. Oh.
He's gonna swing at number 3 first.
It was the Gith's turn. I thought you were talking about them, and he was gonna swing at number 3, and I was like, I'll take it. Like,
How noble.
appreciate it.
Darn. Well, he left it at 2 health with his first attack, so he kills it with the second attack. But
Was his first attack rolled with advantage?
well, he hit with the first attack roll, but
It doesn't matter.
It wouldn't have crit.
it didn't get crit. Yeah.
Because he did have silvery barbs,
Oh.
so he did have advantage.
Would have mattered.
Yeah. It actually was a nat 1 was the other number.
Oh,
So.
okay.
Shame. But yeah.
You know,
You never know.
Yeah, good to know. Could have been a crit. Would have been matter for the 2.
it would have done the difference like that.
But now he has to make a dex save as this guy's blowing up. Alright, 21. 21 save. So he takes 9 plus 12. So 21 damage. And then it is multiples. Oh yeah, thank you.
This is where Nero can go bye-bye.
What numbers are there? 6, 4,
6,
and
5,
okay, 6, 4, and 5. Oh wait, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6, yeah.
So 3 and 1 are dead.
3, 4, 5. Everybody.
That's
We kill them in order.
Well, I suppose one of them is blasting right in the center of all that.
Brain
Man.
So a dex save from all those.
Nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, attaboy.
18.
18 succeeds as well.
In the center of all of them? How
Wait, in
big
the
is
center.
it?
Can I choose to be moved?
I guess with a crit, sure.
Oh no! I'm being moved closer.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
It actually matters. Where's the center?
It would be. Let's see.
Hey, you dropped something.
Yeah, he literally just.
Okay. It matters.
It would have
That's-
hit. Well, I don't know if they could.
I don't think he has to choose.
He had to choose. So yeah, it would have been right in the center there.
But that's why it mattered.
Yep. Yep. Good to.
You're just like, oh no.
Hey,
I guess
I'm
I'll be
keeping this
checking.
fair. I will absolutely prep to fight an ancient blue dragon, but when I can be fireballed, I'll take it.
So yeah, you move forward, take no damage. You take 7 fire damage, and then the Gith guy takes the whole brat. 14. That was how much damage they dealt.
They do more damage exploding than they do throwing.
Yes. Yes, they do. I know what I want to do.
And do it. What's stopping you?
So many things.
So many dice.
So Nero, a 17 to hit,
Nope.
a crit.
Nope.
I don't have a reaction, sorry.
Yep.
Okay. That means you
It hasn't
take
gotten back to my turn.
59 damage.
Nero's gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Alright.
And then
Good night.
Martha, it's
Oh,
your
he-
turn.
Hey, now I could save you. All right. Well, seeing that,
I guess right before your turn, he's legendary action, just swinging at the guy behind him. Okay. Ah, misses.
seeing that, I am gonna do the thing that I was hesitant to do, but I want to get out of here. So I will take out the shears again, and go after the 3 that are left.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's a
It's slash slash slash.
well. Yeah.
No. After he kills them, it's gonna be boom,
Oh,
boom, boom.
yeah.
It's a 29, a 29, and a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm. All of
That was
them
my hit.
Uh, 30 force damage to all of them.
Okay.
5, because I cast a spell. 10, 15. Even if that goes off and hits me, fine. But
What goes off and hit you?
I don't know if
Oh.
it kills him, but if
It
it,
doesn't
does,
kill
then-
any of them, actually.
Oh!
I know.
Well,
Good
fine.
plus, though. Is that your turn?
Yeah. I guess.
Alright. Legendary action, Valgor. You get an attack if you want to use your reaction on that.
Yeah,
If you have a reaction.
I think so. I didn't. Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't see what you
Protective
would've-
wings. Yeah, what is that? I think that's number 5.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's connecting square.
Hey, you. Attack the guy in front of you.
I miss.
You have advantage.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He gives you advantage for
Okay.
the attack. Yeah.
18.
That hits.
Second level smite.
There are a few things in this world
10, 9,
that I would
19
consider myself
slashing.
really good at. D&D combat is one of them.
19 slash.
Good. Good.
10, 15, 19, and 26 radiant.
He's looking real hurt.
Save.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna come close to killing them.
Yeah, I know. Well, 5 and 6 were basically, like, untouched.
How?
Well, they took, like, probably... They might have taken, like,
I hit
50.
6 originally.
Well,
Yeah.
you missed 6. 'Cause
Was that
was-
6?
Yeah, this was 6.
Oh.
So 6 was untouched.
Oh,
Wherever
okay.
6 is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 was
Yeah,
untouched.
he's
right,
still got
right,
the
yeah.
most health. 5 wasn't hit with that many things either. He was hit with probably the first one and then something else.
Got it.
But it is number 6 turn. He attacks at Githyanki, and he parries with the first hit, but then gets hit with the second.
Silvery barbs.
Goes from a 25 to a 24. Still hits.
Hey.
Yeah.
You get advantage.
You give him advantage?
Dealing 25 damage to the Gith. And then, Fabulous, it is your turn and Nero's turn.
This is why I need bonus action.
The
Healing.
Paladin's sharing initiative is kind of crazy. You guys can just heal each other and then get up. And
In
then
4 levels, you can give yourself bonus action healing, but that's 4 levels away.
Yeah.
3 for... No, he's
Well, no,
fighter.
I'm fighter 8 probably. But,
So 3.
3?
So you can do it with Paladin at 8.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's a feat. That's why it's those numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, I'd love to know how to do. I mean, I can already do. Oh, that's not a bonus action. never
Yeah.
mind.
I have to use my. I guess. I have to use my action to heal him.
I just use my action to give you so much health.
I know. I know.
Yes. It's fine. It's fine.
I will lay on hands for you for 40 health.
Have they fixed it or no?
No, I have not fixed it.
Get to it.
Will they ever? I don't know if they ever will.
Come on, Watsy. Make it like our
It's
health,
just
where
like
you can just
give-
type
like,
it in.
Just
and
type it in at 40 minus.
How difficult is
I know.
that?
Alright. And Nero will be smart about this, I think.
What?
Nero being
I'm trying to think of what's the
smart?
smartest thing to do. Obviously, have my movement to get up. But we're this close. I'm flanking this one. No, I'm not flanking
No,
that
you're
one.
not flanking
okay.
any of them.
Well, I kind of want to. Oh man,
You're gonna use his ally to flank him.
is
Like
it smarter
the
to? Oh man, this is a. They go for the kill, or like, I don't know. I want to give Velgor more help. I'm gonna give Valgor 20 more. That way he can't die.
You guys are so nice to each other.
I won't go for the glory. I'll go for the. Oh, I have 25. I'll keep the 5 just in case. There you go.
You know, I could have. Yeah, I did the same thing. Like, you know, I still have some extra here too. But
Good. There you go.
you know, just in case. You know, not really just in case when one of us goes down again.
Then for my bonus action. You know what? Since I'm no longer concentrating, I'm gonna give Valgor Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So I have a +2 to your AC.
Sweet. That's fun.
And is that both of your turns?
Yep.
The Gith misses both attacks.
Darn it! Should have given him the advantage.
It would have helped on the first attack. Well, it's number 5 and number 4's turn.
Yes. He didn't down me. This one didn't down me. They attacked me. There's a diff.
We chose the wrong one, I guess.
That name sounded familiar. That's why I said
Narrow, a 26 and a 27 to hit you.
both of those hit me.
Okay.
Use my reaction.
99.
I can only give you a +4.
Well, first damage is 30.
Okay, we're still
then-
kicking.
Then second is 22.
All right, now we're no longer kicking.
Okay. And then that was number 4. So number 5 is attacking you, Elgor.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hit me.
Okay.
Best shot.
Get you have a +2 to your AC.
Thank goodness.
Actually,
Actually, no, you don't. You don't. I just went down.
Oh.
Oops.
Which, well, what's your AC then because of it?
Well, right now it's 19.
Ah, it was close. A 13 out of 10.
Oh, that mattered. That
It
mattered.
really mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21
I
AC.
know!
So they can hit me, but they can't hit you.
So when they rolled a 4 and a 1, they would have
that would've
missed
hit-
and
Close.
matched.
A mismatch. That's
I'm a wizard.
at advantage. No, at disadvantage for the 13. It was an 11. Like,
Brother.
jeez.
So that means at advantage it was a 13.
The other one was a 15 for advantage.
I would have still missed you.
Wow. But it's your
Well,
turn, Mark.
you know, it makes up for the gift
Oh.
missing.
Well, I suppose I always just remember when it's your turn. He's like, legendary action. He hasn't used it yet. So Githyanki's gonna swing his great sword at number 6. A 28 to hit. That definitely hits.
Well, we're going back to old reliable, Chief.
Dealing at 32 damage. That's your turn.
Wisdom saves.
Okay. Do they have to be humanoid?
Ooh.
That might matter.
Tell me that's on human side.
6 creatures.
Okay.
Are they?
Number 4 got a crit.
Silver barbs.
22.
Fails.
And then it turns 17 and then a 14.
They all fail.
Okay. So was it slow?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who gets the advantage?
You know, last time I gave it to you and it was wasted. I'll give it to you again.
So it's gonna be wasted again. Okay, so is that your turn? As
Yeah.
the roll
Wait, no.
slowed.
15. No. There we go. Can't get to me.
Ooh. 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 Wait.
Oh no, am I gonna take 2 death saves, Silas?
1, because it's not a crit. 'cause
Oh, no,
It's not a
it's
melee
not a melee
attack.
attack.
But if
But-
only I stabilize next turn.
They can still kill you.
They can still kill me. That's true.
Yeah, dex save,
They
Valgor.
can still
Do I-
kill me.
Is that advantage only for one turn? That
It was just
It's
the
for your
attack.
next.
oh,
Oh, that.
My silver
Yeah, your
barbs
silver
advantage.
barbs.
Next ability check, saving throw, or attack roll.
So, yeah,
I'll use
there's-
it here.
yeah, a 16.
Ah, 1 off.
Well, it's better than 8.
I tried.
I tried.
It wasn't wasted this time.
No, it wasn't.
And the Geth got a 13. So both of you take 25 fire damage and are pulled 10 feet closer, which is on top of Nero.
Oh, we're cuddling. So are you saying that I have cover?
Actually, you're all at the same spot you're at. I suppose, actually.
Did he
He
get
got
pulled
pulled
through the
there.
people, through the skeletons?
And you get pulled there. As he's slow.
Just to make sure,
and
it's not a spell?
yeah. So he just, this vortex of swirling inferno goes around you all and just pulls you closer, singeing your skin.
My skin
And
is
it's your turn now,
singed.
Valgor, and Nero's.
Oh, okay, now I'm stabilized.
Not until your turn, so which one's going first?
Yeah, that's true.
This could be his,
can kill
his
him.
villain era. He could kill the Emperor.
He's
Yeah.
understood Gith the whole time.
He killed you once, he can do it again.
Yeah.
He killed you as a spider.
Oh, man, this is...
We're all taking turns taking out members of your family. It's just Aaron's turn.
It's not
Go for the sword.
I killed your brother.
You killed my dad. Yeah. I'm obviously next.
You're next.
Yeah, it just makes
We
sense.
can only go after the males in the family.
That's right.
We're not rude like
Here.
that.
Yeah. You know the bloodline is the male.
I will
dominant,
put another 10 HP on Nero.
Thanks.
You're so nice.
Well, if I attack one of them and kill them, that's another death save for him.
That is true.
So I
I'd
don't want
Yeah,
to.
but he's stabilized.
I'd still stabilize. So I mean, if you I
But that's
could be.
still 2 fails and then being stable.
So it'd be stable again.
But then he couldn't fail
Yeah.
if he rolled it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So stable, I think, is just...
I'm not making death saves.
Yeah, you can't fail your
No,
death
you
saves,
are making
but
death
you
saves.
still
You
have,
can't fail them.
Yeah. But you can still
what's
get
the,
3 failed by being stabbed.
Yeah.
What's the height of the ceiling of the room?
It's only like 10 feet.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
slightly
Your
taller
head
than
is brushing the top.
These guys is horns.
Their scythe. That's why it's so heavy. They can't get momentum by swinging because it's not tall enough.
They'll
So
swing
they use the
sideways.
weight.
Ah.
We just fixed your problems.
If they go up, it hits the ceiling. So they have to.
I had to design these guys in like 5 minutes before the session. So
Well, Tony
I
Stark
don't
built
wanna
this
tell
in a cave with a
I'm
box
just
of
stepping
scraps.
out of there.
you. Oh, okay. Counterspell.
I was gonna make the joke.
So,
No, Balgor, stay there.
so then Nero, what are you doing?
Following Valgor's lead, I'm gonna stand up. Bonus action, Misty Step.
You could just use the knife.
Oh,
You already bonus
I
that.
have it for free anyway once a day. It's fine.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, the knife is a free no spell.
That knife is a free action.
That's free for however many times you want.
All right. And then since I'm here, I'm gonna now Eldritch Blast 3 times and just hit. I can hit this one.
Yeah, it was,
Oh, I think
wasn't
so.
saying, Number 5?
Nope. Yep, I cocked one of them fell out. Alright, cool. One of those hits. There's a 13 hit? Okay. I had to double check.
It's 17 in CC.
Double check.
Dude, we already learned this. Okay.
7 force damage.
That's more than 4, as he blows up.
Oh, we moved good.
He blows up right next to, right next to the
Don't let
kid.
the other gift know. We don't really care about them that much.
Whoa. Whoa.
Martha's suddenly a fan. Did they convert to Ica?
What do you think we talked about the whole time?
Did you
Ooh, he takes half damage though,
Oh, there you go.
because he succeeded.
How
I'm
healthy
about
is he
to
looking?
teleport both of you back next to them.
You're gonna be flanky. They can't cast spells.
I'm gonna move all 4 of you so that they're surrounding you.
Oh.
He took 23 damage from that. He would have gone down from if he didn't save, but he is still up narrowly, and he can't command either one of you using
Oh,
your
we
reaction.
could have just ran. They're slowed. They don't have reactions.
Well, that's a good point.
Funny.
I was just following the leader.
It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. We're playing
Don't feel
smart.
like that one's on me.
Nope. I was just following the leader. Yeah,
Hey, hold on. Misty Step. He's doing the
That
same.
fool! He's still within 15 feet!
Huh?
He's gonna move 5 feet back. We're moving 5 feet back.
What? Why? What?
He's still within 15 feet of this guy.
What's 15 feet?
They're moving. Oh, it's 20 feet. Oh! I miscalculated.
Well, he's summoning a Big B's hand to
Was it gonna make
start
me like a
attacking
Macchiato?
from a distance. So he summons that. Is dealing 19 damage to number. What is that? 6?
5.
I don't know.
Because 5 was just killed, right?
Oh, and then there, that's 6.
Alright, 19 force damage to that guy. Then it's number 4's turn.
This is such a dilly of a pickle.
Oh,
Yeah. I miscalculated. I went 30 feet movement. Forgot it. It's 40 feet.
I was planning on dashing, and then I realized, he's there for 20 feet.
Yeah.
Slashing at you twice. Once. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 20 total damage.
Okay. My con save succeeds.
And then it's your turn.
Alright.
Which actually, right at the end of their turn, the Gith is going to tell you, attack him! You have advantage. You can use...
I'm using my shears!
Yo!
Well, but I'm not attuned to them.
Oh. I mean...
I'm using them
They're
anyway.
still daggers. I don't know, do you get the bonus to them even? I don't
No, I get
think so.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's basically just a dagger.
No, scissors.
It's basically just scissors. Yep. Great.
Darn.
I do a whopping... That's not the right number, because that is... What? Why is that so high? Oh, because I haven't changed it. Alright, that's a 22.
Dang, yeah, that hits.
Okay. It's only because of the advantage. It would have been a 10.
Sounds about right.
Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
2.
Oh, yo! Make a dex save.
He dies. No.
You have exactly 2
Alright,
health.
it's your turn now.
Well, my turn.
You
We're
might-
going to...
Actually, did you even have your reaction? Doesn't matter, but...
For what?
Because you have to use your reaction to do the stabby thing. Doesn't matter.
Oh, no, I don't.
That's fine, you do it, dude.
My 2 whole damage goes back? No! Alright, I'm gonna summon less powerful lightning at... Wait. How much of that square does that pillar take up? All of it?
1/4 per square.
Can I see this guy?
Number
This guy
6.
over here.
Someone else is in your house, Silas. I wonder who it is.
The one that lives here?
No!
The one that scared me earlier?
Did she?
Well, while you were prepping, I was gonna go sit upstairs, and then I walk in and she's just asleep.
Oh, she was napping. Nice.
I was like,
Yes, she does live here.
How dare she
I forgot
nap on
that.
a couch?
I know, yeah.
I
she-
forgot she lived here. That was the
Yeah.
reason I wasn't expecting her to be here. I was like,
Yeah,
last
she
time we were
wasn't-
here, she wasn't here, so...
Yeah, she had to go visit her grandpa. I'm gonna use this as a...
Sorry to make it complicated, but it changes what level spell slot I use.
Yeah. It's so close. Just roll the yes or no.
Well, this thing hates me.
Sometimes it
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, you
They
cannot
answered
see
your
it.
question.
Yes, I cannot see it.
Yes, it hates you.
Do you hate me? Yes.
Yes, the pillar's too big.
It's a no. It does hate me. All right. Sweet. So 4th level crackle. 3 of them are going into the guy in front of me. Shoot, but it's. Wait, he doesn't have reactions. Who am I kidding? Now I can't see him. Still 4th level, all 5 of them are going into him.
Oh, okay. So deck save?
No, to hits. The lowest to hits a 22.
That hits.
20 plus 13, 33 lightning damage.
Alright, make a deck save as it's within 10 feet.
Wait, you casted a spell.
Oh, you did cast a spell.
I did. I take.
You could have advantage on the deck save. We already have advantage.
I already have advantage. I failed, so what's the damage?
Are you resistant to fire or necrotic? I don't think
No.
so. That's 45 total damage.
Okay.
As you teleport. You got a 22 DC.
19 plus 9. Gotta love Warcaster.
Okay.
That's my turn.
It is number 6's turn.
He's fighting a hand.
I suppose, yeah, he's just
You can't
slashing
get
at
to
the
any of
hand.
us, so attack the hand. Attack the hand.
Beat the hand, take it down. The hand always wins. Now I can pee.
Now you can pee. That's what happens when you drink 2. You get the Playa vibe. He's going to the beach.
Well, he misses the hand.
Wow.
Slashes the scythe into the hand, but the hand is just so, like, dense. It doesn't even stab through the
Pierce the
spectral
hand's
thing.
skin.
And Dogor, it is your turn along with Nero.
Learning from before that close he blows up, I'm gonna Future Lance him twice. Just like
nice.
use the extendo range and just poke him twice.
Nice.
Just in case it doesn't kill him.
It's cocked. 19.
That hits.
And then did we classify this as melee or range attack? Or, I don't know.
yeah.
Sorry. For improved, for
Yeah.
like smiting or whatnot. Because
Oh, yeah. Did we classify that?
I don't.
I think it's technically melee, because it's just... Because you're not launching anything at it, you're not throwing anything at it, it's just extending its reach by
A lot.
150 feet or whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay. So 1d10 there, and then I have it's undead. Improved or second level smite. 32 radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I think I'll pierce its head. I don't know, just I'll jump out of this corner and just
Stabs into it, blows up, and barely hurts the Big B's hand.
Did the baby's hand make a deck save?
Doesn't matter. It could not kill it
Oh, okay.
in one hit.
oh jeez.
As it bursts into flames, I'm gonna say that is where we leave this session, as we can wrap up the cleanup right after,
Cool, yeah.
at the start of next session.
The cleanup arc.
At the start of session 69.
We're cleaning
Nice.
up on section 69. I don't know why you laughed at that.
I don't either.
It wasn't funny. I
I'm
was
really
just
tired.
making a statement.
Well,
That fight was harder than the dragon.
it was.
No prep time.
Also, what are those?
I couldn't prepare for that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Drew, you're fighting this today.
That wouldn't have helped me.
Go ahead, prepare.
Yeah.
Well, it's fire.
Actually, I could have done some.
It's
Yeah.
fire, it's necrotic, which probably means it's resistant to those. which means
Yeah, they're
what it
called an
hits is-
Ashbound Herald.
His name's Harold, which means
Exactly.
that he's
His name's
British.
Harold.
So if you give him something spicy,
Harold, clearly royalty. Make him do chores. He'll die.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching. This was a very interesting session, and the second one in our new space. I like this a lot better. I got to edit last session, and audio quality's gotten a lot better. I can control each mic too, so much better. You guys whispering into it wasn't as bad as I expected. As long as you're not talking over me.
That's insane. But there's time for some more whispers.
So thank you all for
That's
watching.
why I whisper when you're talking.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Or if you didn't, just to spite us, like and subscribe. I don't know why that's spiting, but yeah.
Like
We
and
will-
subscribe out of hate.
For those of you
Exactly.
who are like me, don't like and subscribe.
Rude.
No, that means they have to.
Why?
Despite him.
Oh.
Out of spite.
Oh,
If they
the
tell me
people that
not to
don't
like and
like you.
subscribe.
So live your life in spite is what we learned from this session.
That's
And
the
then
episode
you'll
title.
like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace.